Good afternoon, good evening, good night, wherever in the world. Tonight's an edition of House of Cards. We're going to have a little bit of an amalgam scene tonight where Tony is going to be doing some things and then Satoshi is going to be doing some things. And if you want Kim to message people in your coterie about going out to the warehouse, just go ahead and do that and we can incorporate them in when we get to Satoshi's stuff.
Okay. Oh, I gotta find the coterie chat. Oh my god.
You could individually message people. I don't know. Tim, I'm seeing online. I think Tiger and Kim are asleep. I don't know who else is in the coterie besides that.
I think that's just them then.
Oh, and Tim doesn't even have Raven anymore. It's an NPC now.
So it looks like it's just Satoshi and his retainers then, because the other coterie members are asleep.
You can ask Tim if he wants to bring Raven in for this as an NPC. So.
I think he said he was at work until like 9, and it's 9 here, but he's 2 hours behind me.
Yeah, and he's 3. It's 9:44. It's 3 hours behind me. So yeah.
And he's still. I'll just message him anyway and see what's up.
No problem. So let's start off with your first thing. You are going to go to the graveyard, to the cemetery.
Yes.
Okay. You walk into the graveyard and your medium just starts pinging left and right.
Like, just the wraiths and stuff just randomly talking, or is it the same wraiths from before?
It's a bunch of different wraiths just randomly talking. But it's a lot of awareness and it's a little disorienting. You're not used to. Last time you came here, there were so few wraiths, and now it seems like there's more.
Okay, she'll just call out and say, are the 2 wraiths from the last time I was here present?
You'll hear a little bit of whispering and banding around, then you'll hear, "What do you want?" She's back here to make trouble. I know she is. You don't know that. She could just be here to have some kind of necrophiliac fun. Oh, right, like the other guy, the Gravedigger guy. Hey, we don't know that he's a necrophiliac. With a name like Gravedigger, he's got to be a necrophiliac. It could be worse. He could be one of those Giovanni schmucks. Oh, yeah, the Giovanni schmucks. It's bad enough they have to fuck their own family. They have to fuck the dead, too. Will you stop saying fuck the dead? You're being very rude and very crass for a castigator. Oh, really? Am I? Well, at least we both agreed we're not molliators. You know what? I'm just going to leave you. No, you're not. We've been married too long. Besides, Sharon said, you can't leave me. Yes, and Sharon said, I can't. But Sharon didn't have to say that to keep listening to you.
Okay, look. Okay, yes, Gravedigger is a necrophiliac. I'm going to throw that out there because I know the guy. So I'm going to just say that to you guys right now. Make fun of him all you want. It's beautiful. On the other hand, I'm here to hopefully not make trouble. I just got to talk to some people. But I was curious as to why there's so many more of you guys here today, because it is very loud.
Oh, there's more people in the graveyard today. So you had some people that are looking for attention, I guess you could say. You'll see it'll look like a stone got picked up from nowhere and got flung against the side of a mausoleum. You'll hear one of them say, "I saw that, Jerry. You put that stone back right now." I don't want to. Yes, you're gonna do it now. You're not a frickin' poltergeist yet. You'll see the stone will lift up and go back to where it was. Oh, newbies, always out for attention, even when they can barely control their Arcanoi.
So why are they visiting then? You said like a whole bunch of new people had been buried? Like,
Well, no, there are humans here, and some of the newbies, I don't know where their bodies are if they weren't buried here, but they're floating around. I guess it's good that they're trying to form attachments. I mean, otherwise they go Spectre, and that's a whole different bag of apples. Stop talking about specters. You're going to draw their attention. I'll talk about specters all the goddamn hell I want. Next thing you know, you're going to be wanting to run through run through the maelstrom. Hey, if I had enough Argos, I would run through the maelstrom all day, every day. If you had enough Argos, we wouldn't be in this situation to begin with. You know what? I wish I had Moliate so I could take your mouth away. Oh, that's very nice. That's very sweet of you to say that.
You guys done yet?
Yes. What can we help you with?
You said there were people here. Are they in the mausoleum that you directed me to the last time?
One of them is. The rest are just walking around. It's like they think this is a park or something. It's very unsettling. Maybe Ping knows what's going on. Maybe Ping does know what's going on. Maybe you should go to the Southern Cemetery and ask Ping what's going on. You know I can't leave you for very long. Go ahead. I'll take care of the head chopper over here. You go talk to Ping. Okay. You'll feel one presence leave.
You guys are okay. Could you direct me? Or no, Tony will look around first. Can she see anybody walking around?
You see somebody off in the distance that's putting down some flowers. Looks like a Asian woman of middle age, probably 42, 43, wearing a shade hat and a traditional Chinese dressing garments.
Okay. Tony will just. She'll go ahead and go to the mausoleum then.
Okay. All right, you get to the mausoleum and you can see that there's the cover, the door cover has been closed, but you can see light.
Tony will just knock on the door.
Let's see. Door will open. And you'll see a guy wearing a black robe, hooded with silver stitching around the hem of the hood and the hem of the sleeves. He'll look at you and say, "You're not Tobias. What do you want?" He's speaking in Cantonese.
Thank the Lord. Yes, you're right. I'm not Tobias. Has your friend Tobias been missing for a couple of days? Oh, a couple of weeks now.
No, I've relieved. Tobias is supposed to relieve me in about an hour. I thought he came early. What exactly are you? Oh, wait. You're her, aren't you? You're the one with the Keeper of Knowledge. I don't like this guy. This guy smells like death.
Well, if you don't like that guy, then go back to your friend. She just says to the air.
She's going to look at, who are you speaking to? He can't even see me. He doesn't even know I'm here. Yet he knows that there's something off about you. You know what? I'm going to Stonehand punch this guy into oblivion.
No. Don't. And hey, I can't see you either. I can just talk to you.
Yeah, but there's something about you I like. This guy, it's like he's committed human sacrifices or something. It's just something off about him.
He probably has, but that isn't the point right now.
I'm sorry. Who are you speaking to? Your keeper? Because it doesn't look like you are.
My keeper? Do I look like some child who needs to be on a leash? No, I am speaking to... What? I don't think I ever have gotten your name.
It's Murray. Thank you for asking.
It's nice to meet you, Murray. I'm Tony.
Came here on vacation. Boy, what a fucked up vacation it was. And Sharon's like, no, you got to stay here another 200 years. Oy vey.
I mean, like, look, if you like hanging around me, I can talk to somebody. And I've heard, what is the word that Grave Digger, like fetter or whatever? Like, if you just want to have you and your buddy, like, on a fetter, and I'll just take you around with me, like, if that's what you guys want.
Nah, it's okay. Esther doesn't like hanging around humans. No offense. I'm sorry. Why are you talking to the air?
I'm not talking to the air. I'm talking to Murray. You should be respectful of the dead.
Yeah, you should be respectful. I'm going to throw him into a goddamn wall.
He says if you're not respectful, he's going to throw you into a wall.
He's just going to open his hand and say, I apologize to the great ancient ones, and may they forever live in the peace and bliss of chaos. What did he call me?
You're a great old one now, buddy. Have fun.
I died in my 50s. This is nuts. You do this, I'm going to do that. If you need me, I'll be over there making fun of the Chinese ladies.
And Tony will just look at him and blink because she is a Chinese woman.
Not you. He's going to walk up.
Jackass. Tony will look back over to the guy and just say, so what does Tobias look like?
Why do you want to know? I mean, after I heard that you were here and then something happened to Arathiel.
Okay, so it was a Rathiel. What a... Okay, that's
the craft name he chose. We choose not to make assumptions about it. My name's David.
Well, it's nice to meet you, David. I'm Tony.
I will just refer to you as the Chosen One, if that's okay. There's very strict scriptures we have to follow.
Okay, then we can go on this path. Why do you have to call me the Chosen One?
Because you were chosen.
You do realize it's less being chosen and more being stupid and picking up a book, right?
As Azathoth wills, so shall it be.
He's asleep.
Yes, but his dreams continue to communicate, just as the dreams of great Cthulhu resonate out to the dreamers of the world.
Oh, dude, don't even get me started on Cthulhu right now. I got enough of that guy.
Of course, Chosen One, I shall not speak any more about the priests of the great gods.
Tony, she looks like she has just found this great thing. And it's really bad. But she will then just say, okay, so you believe that anyone who touches the book is the chosen one to do what?
Herald forth the word of the books so that we may break their blessings upon this world and shatter it, returning it to the primordial times of chaos.
Okay then. When I spoke to, what was his name again?
Arathiel.
Rathiel. I'm gonna just call him A for right now. When I last spoke to Arathiel, yeah, he was doing a ritual to bring the books here.
The books are in transit. However, there's currently an issue on bringing them forward, and we still cannot locate the pulse tract. The Codex of Lurie. It was the only book in the city when we arrived, and now it's gone.
Yeah, I know what happened to it. It's fine. It'll be back in a couple of decades.
Then we must safeguard the pulse tract and the emigrate manuscript until that time.
They're in transit from where?
From where they were taken.
The Vatican archives?
We do not know where they were taken from. We just know that they were taken.
Do you know when they'll be here then, if they're in transit?
There is an issue getting them through the mountains.
Oh, that's right. You did say that. I'm kind of having to listen to you and like 50 other guys just talking right now, so I'm sorry. I say guys.
Off in the distance you hear, "Pick up those flowers, you stupid ponce, and get away from my grave."
Oh, Tony wants to say something, but she doesn't want to creep out the little old Asian woman. That would be so bad.
It wasn't Murray, by the way. It was a different voice. It sounded definitely British.
Tony's just gonna kind of shake her head and grumble, not whisper. They should be more grateful if someone's putting flowers over their corpses. Either way, she'll look back up and say, okay. I'm assuming you guys wanted to wake up Azathoth when those books get here.
Not just Azathoth, but all the gods. Shub-Niggurath, Yog-Sothoth, even the priest Cthulhu, and the great Nyarlathotep as well.
And why do you guys want to do this? Because I'm pretty sure you'll either go insane or the world will be destroyed.
The world will be broken and remade in the image as it should have been, and we, those who are held as faithful, will be granted new forms so that we can live in this perfect chaos.
If you want to deal with all that stuff, why not just go to Alaska? You know, like on the Mountains of Madness.
That was Antarctica.
Oh shit! I said Alaska, didn't I?
Yes, you did.
Oh man, I just woke up like 30 minutes ago. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
She meant Antarctica. I'm so tired.
In regards to that, though, there's too many dangers from the Ancient Ones. They still guard those places from us.
There are probably going to be some dangers for you guys if you're summoning and awakening them.
No, the Ancient Ones are the Elder Ones, who imprisoned and put to sleep the Great Old Ones after the dawn of creation. It is their sign that can be used to banish.
And Tony will pull out the Elder Sign made of Fulgurite that she made, like, a couple weeks ago, and just kind of say, this?
And he will flinch and back off from it.
Oh, this is going to be so much fun. So Tony, I'm assuming he's flinching out of the doorway or backing off out of the doorway.
No, he's backing into the crypt.
Yeah, so as he gets away from the door, Tony will just walk in.
Okay. Why does a chosen one carry the Elder Sign?
Sort of terms and conditions. I had someone who was just like, you wear this or I'm not letting you do other things. It was a long, tedious thing. Frickin' leeches. God damn it. Don't worry about it though. Why are you flinching from it?
It is a sign that weakens those that are our superiors, therefore it is a source of pain for us.
And how'd you guys get to become like all these superiors? Did you just read like a lot of Lovecraft in high school?
For some of us, yes. Though some of us have come across true and powerful works of theirs as well.
Like?
The Des Vermis Mysterious, the Necronomicon. I myself got a copy of the Emigre manuscript. Bits and pieces of it, though, not the full thing.
Okay. I was told by Azrathiel that you guys wanted to do some big ritual, but I know someone who had a dream that said if you were to do that, my friends would be sucked into this ritual thing.
He'll just say, those that are not chosen are, of course, to be sacrificed to the great gods.
Okay, she's gonna pull out the Elder Sign and just back him off further and down into the crypt until they get into, like, where all the ritual stuff is set up.
Yeah, easily you back him off into there.
This is so fun. Oh, Tony is such an asshole. Okay, and like after that gets done, she'll put the, she'll hide the necklace back under her shirt and everything. And she'll just look around. How many I'm assuming there's 3 of the ropes left.
Yes.
Hanging up on the walls.
Yep.
So why do you guys come down here every night, and why do you have to take shifts? Because you said your friend Tobias was coming in like an hour.
We have to maintain the site and make sure nobody comes in here and disturbs our great things. You see that there is a lot of different ritual components in here, and a circle that looks like it's been engraved into the stone flooring. The braziers, there's a couple of books, but they don't look of any real importance.
She'll look over to him and just kind of say, Do you have anything from a madman?"
Anything from a madman?
Yeah, like bile and spinal fluid and stuff. Or bile, not spinal. Ugh.
Well, I mean, we do collect some odds and ends. Why do you need bile of a madman?
She'll look over to him and she'll put on this like really serious faces. And she'll say, "There is something I want to do. And I suppose that you guys would enjoy having it happen. I'll tell you more about it if you guys let me in and know everything that you're doing and the other members of this cult."
He'll just move his head slightly and say, "You're a chosen one. We are to serve you."
Oh, great, that makes things easier anyway. Wonderful. Who knows, having a black vein on your head would be so useful. Okay. Osi, what was the glove called again?
The Fist of Azathoth.
Okay, because she's just been calling it the Infinity Gauntlet the entire time. So she'll just kind of say, what do you know about the Fist of Azathoth?
It's a relic. It's supposed to be a key.
To what?
To anything.
Okay, because it breaks down barriers, correct?
I don't know. It's primarily described inside the books, and I haven't had a chance to read any of the actual books.
I have a copy of the first couple of pages. You can't read them, but I could read them to you.
You would have me chosen like you?
No, I didn't say you could read them, I would read them to you.
Oh. I suppose that would be good too.
Because, I have written down the ritual on how to create the Fist of Azathoth, and I am in the progress of making one.
Do you wish to open up the doors?
You gotta be a little bit more specific. Which doors?
All the
I want-
doors.
And, okay, what's on the other side of the doors?
The truth.
The truth of what?
Of everything. You would unlock the door of truth. The one hidden in Relia.
She'll just kind of grumble. In English for a little bit, like it's a small little kind of, oh my god, this is why I don't deal with these people.
He just smiles. You're speaking the sacred tongue. I can understand what you're saying.
That's great. Actually, that's really nice. And she's just gonna keep speaking in English. She's just like, you don't know how hard it is. I've been having to speak Cantonese like weeks.
You are quite fluent in the sacred tongue.
I kind of have no choice. I can't speak English anymore. It's a little disturbing.
Not to me. And he's going to walk over. He's going to start looking through some of his vials. I suppose this would work. He'll pick up a vial and he'll hand it over to her. This is the vial you'll need. Though the person was suitably incensed.
Okay, and she'll take it.
I had extracted it myself. You'll be most pleased with the result.
She'll nod. Good.
You know what that means, right?
Nope.
You cut open somebody's stomach and squeeze the bile out of it.
Okay. Oh, man.
You don't. Tony doesn't know that, but no, you do.
Well, no, Tony's got like three dots in medicine. She'd probably know what it was.
Yeah. That's true, yeah.
Tony does not want to look at this guy with any of her sight, see how much entropy is around that mine. She's just like, nope, not today. Later, though. I need him right now.
You hear a voice from behind him. I finally found you, you son of a bitch.
Tony's gonna look over and see who that is.
You see you don't have spirit sight up, so you don't see anything. He's just looking at you oddly.
Who are you talking to?
I'm talking to this motherfucker right in front of me. He's gonna do that to my fucking body while I'm still conscious. I'm gonna take his fucking head off.
Okay, let's back up the train a little bit. I'm Tony, and you are?
Chengdu.
We'll kind of hold up the vial of bile. The vial of bile. And say, you, I'm assuming?
No.
Okay, well then do list your complaints.
No, I think I'm just gonna eat him.
Could you not, for like another day or two, and...
But, I mean, he deserves it. The stuff he did to me, it's unthinkable.
I'm not saying he doesn't deserve it. That's not what I'm saying here at all. And she'll just look over to the guy and just give me a moment. I gotta go talk to somebody. Don't move. Or I'll use the sign on you again. Understand?
Okay.
And she'll walk back up. She can't whisper. And like take, and just kind of say to the guy, okay, let's speak in private over here for like 5 minutes real quick. If you don't mind. I can't see you. Otherwise, I'd like offer you my hand or something, but...
Pink finds out this guy's here. Oh, I'm going to be so happy for that. I may have failed, but he didn't have to take advantage of that.
Okay, what did he do?
I was a private investigator. I was very good at finding out how things connected to each other. Something that's transitioned over to my state of death. About 4 years ago, I was tracking a serial vivisectionist, I guess you could say. Someone who would cut the organs out of people and sell them or do stuff to them. Some of those people died. I thought I had the right track, and then this guy showed up saying that he had a new lead for me. Yeah, he had a new lead for me. Right down a flight of stairs. That was what killed me, though. What killed me was when he ripped out my organs.
She'll nod and say, I will help you get your revenge on this man, but there are some things that he needs to get from me first.
Do you know how long it took me before I finally realized what had happened? I didn't know how I died until about 2 months ago.
She'll nod.
You can't trust him. Do you understand?
Which is why I was going to let you kill him in a few moments, as soon as he gets me all the materials that I need.
Damn it, I don't have that power yet.
Then I could look at him, and if he fits a certain requirement, then I will do it myself.
Are you sure you would do that for me?
She nods.
Let me see what I can do that could make it easier on you. Give me a moment, I have to pull up Wraith.
Oh god.
Anyway, he will go silent so that you can continue talking. And he's just going to look at you. Are you talking to the Blessed?
Look back over to him and say, I am talking to someone who apparently you killed the other day.
I've killed so many people. I find it hard to think about it anymore. All for all for the greater good, of course.
She just takes in a really deep breath. Oh, God. And she'll say, who are the other people in this cult?
The other people. Oh, well, Tobias, you know, he's coming by soon. Then there's the Katarina. And then there's Wei Po Po. And they should be around soon as well.
Why, do you guys have something planned for tonight?
No, not really. It's just that it gets a little lonely. You kind of want some help after a while. You know, besides, I'm supposed to take Wei Po Po on his first murder.
Oh, you're saying this to the wrong person.
He thinks you're blessed. That's why he's saying this. And fortunately, you have somebody with mastery over fatalism that's standing right next to you.
I don't know anything about all that right stuff.
Oh, trust me, it's a good thing. Let's see, what's fatalism?
Right stuff.
Is 8.
I'm so glad I took the medium Barret.
6. Spending 2 pathos and 1 willpower. Nice. Okay, so this is basically what happens. You may ignore 3 1s for the rest of the story.
Oh, that's nice. Gotta get me some Wraith friends.
Do it the right way. Don't do it the way that Gravedigger does it. That's all I'm
Well,
gonna say.
I think the way she's doing it so far is good. She doesn't even have any spirit or anything like that.
Yep.
Okay, so she'll just look over at the guy, and I'm gonna do a roll to put up my entropy site. Let me go make sure, because I have like 2 or 3 of them.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna use an entropy 1 mind to affect, and what it is for is it's basically to see how much entropy is in the person's mind, as well as their any kind of weaknesses like deep traumas or guilt.
Okay.
I'm gonna do a roll, and she's gonna do chanting. And of course, she's got to use her pendant because of that derangement, so she'll just kind of pull that out and start waving it around as she chants.
Okay.
You know what? Why not? I'm gonna ignore. No, I'm not. I'm just gonna do an extended casting. Okay. That'll give me enough successes to make it last for this scene.
Okay.
How bad does this guy's head look?
Oh, the Jor.
Oh boy.
There's not really guilt. He seems to have taken everything that he's done with a personal satisfaction of doing. It would be like if you looked into the mind of somebody who was a devout Catholic that serial killed people for the Lord's work.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
She'll just give a really tense smile and say, okay, what do you have all the materials that I need?
I have a lot of materials here that you should be able to peruse at your leisure and find whatever you need.
Wonderful. She'll just kind of walk over, because he never gets to ever be used. She's going to set her bag on the ground. And first she'll kind of ask Pelagius if he feels like, if he feels like he wants to get out.
Okay. Head pops out. He looks up at you and said, "The first time you let me out of the bag and I'm in this place, we're going to have a talk about about where we go."
Okay.
I was kind of hoping for a park, someplace I could feel the grass underneath my scales.
I can't let you out in a park. You're a very venomous snake that is native to Hong Kong. Do you know how many people that would freak out?
But that's kind of fun at the same time.
Pelagius!
What? They make the weird faces and and they run off. It's very funny.
You're supposed to be a good guy, Pelagius. Come on.
I am. I'm still a snake, though.
Okay, what about that whole you guys are more afraid of us than we are of you?
No, I just find that hilarious. It's funny. It's really funny. Unless they have a weed whacker, and that's not funny anymore.
I wouldn't put it past them if they just brought a weed whacker. Because, like, you're a very deadly snake.
But that's why I've got you to take care of me, so I don't have to be afraid of weed whackers.
She just narrows her eyes. Look, I will take you to the park after this, okay?
Okay. What's up with this guy? He smells like weird stuff.
Yeah, he's ready for the good death.
Is it my turn?
Have at it. Just don't get squashed, okay? Don't get stomped on. Seriously.
Okay. So he kind of slithers off behind him, and the guy's just like, "Ow, something bit me." And you hear, "What's biting me?" And then he falls over. They never cover the ankles. You now hear another voice. It sounds familiar, but you don't see it. And it's like, what am I doing here? This is so weird. I can't see anything. It's so dark. And then you hear a female's voice. "Oh, Chandu, did you? Oh, you found him, didn't you? Well, I know just what to do with him." Where are you taking me? I have a duty to do. Yes, let's take him off someplace nice. Uh, did you get permission from the Maskers Guild for this? Oh dear, I run the Maskers Guild now. Where am I going? And then you just hear those voices trail off. Pelagius looks up at you. I did good.
You did great. And we will go to a park later, very secluded area of the park.
Yay! Can I have a mouse?
Yes, you can have a mouse.
Yay!
I still can't believe DeSaul gave you that ferret. Oh, the hairballs.
Hey, it was offered. I took it.
It was a ferret.
It was a tasty ferret. It's
Not
just,
even that big.
it's hard to get out. Remember, you'd have to feed me for 5 days after that.
Okay, get back in the bag.
Aw, he crawls back into the bag. You feel a tapping on your shoulder.
Yes.
You turn around, there's nothing there. Hi, I wanted to know if there was anything special you wanted me to do with this person. Chian had specific ideas, but I'm an artiste. I like to do something that pleases the audience.
So I'll just kind of lift up a finger and say, I can't see it anyway. I would just hear the screams and...
Oh, Chian says that he could show it to you when he was done. Or when I'm done.
Ooh, okay. I will be completely honest with you. I just help people go back into the wheel. I am not one for watching them suffer.
Ah, got it. I will make sure that when it's time for him to go back to the wheel, he does so when it suits me. He will go back, don't worry about it. I'm just going to make him into something rather embarrassing. So, a chamber pot was mentioned. I was thinking of an athletic supporter. I could turn him into a thong. That could be interesting.
Tony just looks like really confused.
Oh, I'm a moliator. I turn wraiths into things.
Hey, you guys keep using all of these terms. I would really appreciate it if you were just to explain them all to me a little
What
better.
I do is I turn wraiths, especially bad ones, into things.
Okay. What about all this, like, the maelstrom and, like, the other words the other one was using? Murphy.
You mean Murray?
Murray, that's right, sorry.
Strange sort. The maelstrom is this giant vortex of entropic energy that sucks wraiths into it and transforms and washes away their ego, so to speak, who they used to be, who they are supposed to be, and starts them down the path to specterhood. Did that explain that particular question?
What's a specter?
Is there a term for what you are when you lose total control over yourself and become a force of darkness?
Yeah, we call that a marauder.
Similar. We give over to the truest, darkest natures of ourselves and become entities of destruction. It's not something that we particularly enjoy. The darker parts of ourselves are always there. Thankfully, we have a castigator like Ping that can help push it back. But it is unfortunate and unpleasant when it does come forward. A specter is a wraith that has lost all ties to who they are, and have been completely overridden by the power of oblivion. What you would call entropy.
And what is that word that you used for ping again? What is that?
Oh, castigator. They are able to heal the mind and soul of another wraith. he's the only one of my group that, well, it's his group. We just kind of work for him. He's the only one that has that power, therefore we refer to him as the Castigator, even though he is more powerful at using Argos and using puppetry.
When anyone dies, do they always become a wraith?
Not always. Some get called home. It's become more unfortunate with so many false gods and false promises as of late that more often than not they become wraiths than find their way home.
No, it's okay.
Did you have any other questions, or should I go about torturing this asshole that was responsible for a lot of deaths?
No, but might I know your name?
I just forgot it. Ji Deng Mao. I'm the current head of the Maskers Guild in the area.
What are these different guilds?
The guilds refer to the association of people that work with a particular arcanoi or wraith power, if you want to call it that. The Maskers are the primary users of the Moliate ability, which is, as I said, the ability to turn wraiths into things, or into other wraiths, or to change their forms. I personally enjoy it for the fact that it allows me to visit unto those that have done wrong a great punishment in the afterlife.
How do you feel about this Gravedigger fellow? And I'm sure you've heard of him.
I find it kind of humorous that he plays with things that can rip him apart should he ever find himself separated from his body. If he plays with these things too long, they are going to kill him. What is funny, though, is that he did have a little minion that got stolen a while ago. He sent him off on a mission, and you remember Mordecai. Mordecai took him and turned him into his bitch. For all the bad that Mordecai did, he did have a certain flair for it.
There is a chance that when I die, that I would end up in Gravedigger's service as a wraith.
Do you have faith, child?
Yes.
To whom do you owe your faith and allegiance?
I can't think of a word for it right now. I'm probably going to butcher it. She'll just say, like the Greek pantheon.
You are far from them. There's a chance that while you are waiting for their arrival, you could be stolen.
He bound me once while we were fighting Mordecai, and Mordecai ripped my soul from my body, and Gravedigger took it upon him to bind me to his ring. I am not sure if after I die I will go back.
That is an issue. I know that when certain wraiths return to their bodies, that they are no longer bound by the effects of their fetters. I cannot imagine that you would be summoned back to his ring, at least without a fight. But there is something I can think of. You'll need to speak to Ping. And I will send word that you wish to speak to him. He has ways of dealing with things that he may be able to allow you some protection. At least for when your soul transitions.
Thank you.
But you will have to do something about your head.
After I do something, if I am not killed or go insane, and I'm pretty sure if I go insane I will be killed anyway, if none of that happens, and I don't accidentally destroy the world, I have made a promise that I will have it removed.
Good. At that point, Pink should have no problem talking to you.
Okay, so I have to wait until after that to go talk to him?
Unfortunately, Ping is very... what's the word I'm looking for? Set in his ways. It's really funny for one so young to gain such power, so much power so quickly. But then again, dying how he did, I guess there's no other way.
Okay. I think that is all the questions I have. Thank you. If I ever wish to speak to you again, is there a way I could contact you?
Yes and no. Summon Qian. Qian, as he is a specialist in certain arts, he would be able to hear you should you call his name. And he can then relay messages. That was actually, as much as an investigator, he's also the message board for us. He sends and transmits messages to and from the other members of my group.
Okay. Well, thank you for your time. I'm not sure, but you might have 3 more on the way soon, depending on how they look.
I'll have to take a look at them, see if there's anything redeeming about them. I could always just turn them into coins and use them to buy pretty hats and stuff. Or I could turn them into pretty hats.
Tony is now seriously questioning whether or not the souls that she worked so hard to go back into the wheel even go back into the wheel. Oh my god, her whole life is crumbling. Dear Lord! So Tony will just sort of... She looks like she's got a lot on her mind, and she'll just sort of nod and say, thank you again.
You're welcome. If you need anything, Qian will be nearby. Though I really wish he would stop rubbing his hands together. It makes him look like he's hungry. Oh, I could turn him into chicken. No. He really wants something a bit more permanent, at least for now. Pleasant day, and you'll feel her presence leave.
Tony's just gonna look down to Pelagius.
Pelagius is back in the back looking snug.
Just kind of say, and this is why I didn't mess with them in the first place.
Wraiths are really bad news, aren't they? I mean, I'm sure they've got their own thing and it's cool, but there's something unsettling about the dead talking back to you.
Wow, it's almost like having a snake in your mind.
Hey, you never said you didn't want this.
I know, I'm just teasing. Okay, and she'll start looking through all the stuff, seeing if she can't find the other materials she needs for her ritual.
I'm trying to think which materials were left.
Well, she got the bile. I think it was like the spinal fluid of it. It was just a whole bunch of stuff from a madman.
Yeah. Oh yeah, there's spinal fluid as well. You actually find a brain in a jar. It says, looked at me funny and babbled.
Doesn't make a person crazy. Shit. She doesn't know if these are actually from crazy people or not. She doesn't want to fuck up the ritual, so she might have to go back to the crazy guy in the dungeon. I don't know. Okay, well, she'll take all this stuff with her anyway. And she'll just kind of tell Pelagius that he's gonna have to make some room.
Oh, you're putting things in here.
It's a bag. That's what
You
it's
need
for.
a dedicated carrying sack for me.
I'm pretty sure if I just made a bag for a snake and somebody noted, like if I'm assuming you're talking about like a dog carrier just retrofitted for a snake,
No, like a, I don't know, like a sling or something.
a sling.
Yeah.
Well, that would look so weird. Like I would have a messenger bag then for you to stay in while I have my backpack.
I suppose.
Like everyone teases this is my bag of murder for a reason, Pelagius.
Well, okay, I guess I can make a little bit of room for these weird things.
Thank you. You don't have to have them in there for long.
Thank you. I like them out as soon as possible. They smell weird.
I know they do. Just I hope they don't spill on you. And hope they don't spill at all.
Yeah, that would be very unpleasant for me.
Yeah, you definitely get a bath when you get home. Actually, Pelagius, do you mind looking around the graveyard? He said that his 3 friends should be arriving soon, and it's been quite a while.
Okay, let's see. He will slide out of the bag and he'll start snaking out.
She'll just start looking at some of the other stuff that's in there.
Couple handwritten notebooks. Looks like ritual implements. You find a set of surgical implements as well. Looks like it's in really good shape. And looks like it's been cleaned very, very, very well as well.
She'll take those and the handwritten books with her as well.
Okay. Pelagius will come back and say, you know, it's weird. There's a guy standing outside, but he doesn't seem to be moving to the door.
What does he look like?
Looks like a twit.
Thank you. That is so okay. And Tony will just go back up and try to find the guy.
All right, you open up the door and you see a guy standing there wearing looks like a jumpsuit, like a set of janitor's coveralls. He's gonna look at you and say, "You're not David."
No, I'm not. I'm the chosen one.
Oh, you're the chosen one. Oh, are you coming with me and David for our first kill?
I've still got entropy side up. What does he look like?
He looks like a dimwit.
Okay. So he can still be redeemed. Okay. She'll
I
shake
don't
her
really
head.
want to kill people, but I'm supposed to for the good of the Father, right?
Oh, thank God, it's saving grace. She'll just kind of smile really wide. She looks so much better, and she'll say, "No, you don't. You don't have to kill at all.
Are you sure? Everybody says I have to kill.
But you don't want to.
No, but I'm supposed to.
There comes a time when you have, if people are pushing you to do something you don't want to, then there comes a time when you must let them go.
But how else am I supposed to serve the old ones?
Do you want to serve the old ones?
Well, ever since I read the book, I did.
If you don't want to kill people and you want to help serve the old ones, then in a roundabout way you could help me.
Okay, what do you need me to do?
David said that 2 others were supposed to be coming here tonight, correct?
Oh yeah, Tobias and Ekaterina. But Tobias isn't going to be here for another 15 minutes. David really should have been the one to open the door, though. Is he okay?
No.
You hear screaming off in the distance. What are you doing with my arms? You hear a very loud voice laughing, saying, "Stop hitting yourself! Stop hitting yourself! Stop hitting
Oh my
yourself!"
god, those guys are fucking insane. So Tony will just kind of wince at hearing the screaming. She'll just kind of say, "Yeah, no, he's
You know what the sad thing is? Jiandu's gaining pathos from that.
I don't know what that is though."
Pathos's power is basically the power of the normal wraith soul. When you
boy.
fulfill things that are associated with your passions, and for him, redeeming justice is a passion for him, and he considers that redeeming justice.
Oh my god. So Tony will just kind of lean against the crypt wall and she's just kind of rubbing her forehead as the screaming is in the background. And I'm sure there's like a bunch of them just spectating right now because there were a whole bunch of others in the crater earlier.
Yeah, it's drawn some attention. You hear Mary go, "Oi, you mind keeping it down? I'm trying to sleep over here." Oi, Fave, such a schmuck.
So Tony will just kind of rub her head and she'll say, yeah, no, he's you know what, let's just say he's getting better right now.
That's good. Do I need to go get him chicken noodle soup? My mommy used to get me chicken noodle soup all the time when I was sick.
What are you Waypopo?
Yes, I weigh Popo.
Okay. It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm Tony.
I'm supposed to call you Chosen One, though, right?
You can call me whatever you want, though I would prefer Tony.
Okay, Tony.
Thank you. Is there a name that you prefer to be called?
Way Popo is my name.
She'll nod and say, okay, that
You
works.
can call me Popo, though. Everybody calls me Popo.
But do you like being called Popo?
I suppose it's okay. I don't know what else I could be called, because Way's my family name.
You've never had a nickname?
Does Hey Stupid count? Or Idiot? Or Moron?
No. That
Then
does
no.
not.
Then no.
There's nothing you've ever wanted to be called?
Not
Like
really.
Like any good trait about you that you know...
I'm helpful. That's the only trait I really focus on.
Okay. Okay, that works. So David's probably not going to be coming out of the crypt for a little while. He's working on something right now. I should probably roll manipulation subterfuge.
Okay, yeah, you should.
Oh, this could go so bad. I don't want to hurt him. He's too sweet. Oh, dear lord, her manipulation subterfuge is so bad.
Well, he had 4 dice
no.
for perception empathy, and he got 4 successes.
Oh no! Oh no!
Are you sure he's okay? You seem like you're trying to protect my feelings over something, and I don't know why.
Did you like David?
He's creepy and he smells weird, but I mean, he was the one that found me and inducted me.
Well, I will take you under my metaphorical wing if that is what you want, but
You get from place just psst, just go back inside and it'll look like he got killed by some random snake.
she'll just kind of say back, you are a random snake.
I'm not random, I'm exceptional and you know it.
Okay, but if he looks in the bag and he sees you, what is he gonna think?
He's not gonna see me. I'm invisible.
You were not invisible. You were black and white, striped.
He doesn't know that.
If he was raised anywhere around here, he probably knows to look out for you guys.
This is why you need to pack me a sweater.
Look, I will create you some armor.
Okay.
Leather armor later.
Okay.
When we get back, I will do that. Okay? So you won't be... Okay, whatever. And she'll just turn to the guy, and she'll just kind of say, well, I'm afraid to say I think he's dead.
What? How'd he die? What happened to him? Why is he not moving?
It looks like a snake got in and bit him on his ankles.
Oh no! A snake bit him? That's bad. Is there enough time to suck out the poison?
I don't think that's gonna work.
Oh no. Well, we should... I know. We should leave him here. And then Tobias will find him, and Tobias will do what he wants to do with him.
Sounds really weird.
Tobias is really weird.
Does Tobias kill a lot of people?
No, he sleeps with them.
Oh. I wonder if he knows Gravedigger.
I don't know who this gravedigger is, but if he associates with Tobias, then that would not be a good thing.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like it. She'll just kind of... No. She'll take out the, her elder sign and kind of wave it around him and see his reaction to it.
He kind of reaches his hand out towards it and, like, what is that made out of? It looks like it's shining and sparking.
And she'll take it off and she'll just kind of hand it to him and say, if you want, you can have it.
He'll take it and he'll flick it around. It looks expensive. Is this really for me?
Yeah, you can have it.
Well, I gotta do something for you. I'm a janitor. I can clean your house and fix things.
Oh, this guy is such a sweetheart.
You've got a 78 IQ.
And she'll shake her head and say, no, you don't. I'm not gonna turn you into my house cleaner simply because I gave you a necklace. Don't worry about it.
Okay. And then he'll reach into his pocket and he'll start piecing through some wand pieces. I've got enough to get you dinner.
No, you don't have to. Keep your money, dear. Just, seriously, don't worry about it. It's a gift.
Oh, okay. And he'll put it on and he'll secure it. And I feel strange.
Strange how?
Well, I feel like there's a darkness in my heart that's going away.
That's good. That's really good.
Anyway, what do we want to do?
Do you know when your friends are going to get here?
Tobias should be here in about 10 minutes. I don't know about Ekaterina. She usually comes by and she reads.
Okay. There are a few things. It would probably not be good for Tobias to come down here and see his dead friend. Why don't we go bury him?
Okay, I think I've got a shovel. Oh, there should be a shovel inside. He's going to go inside and he's going to say, why does David look like he's going to puke?
She'll walk back down there and look at the body.
The bodies are all... basically, the body didn't fall flat. It curled up like he was holding himself.
That's just the venom. Don't... It must have been a very poisonous snake. I hear there's a lot of those around Hong Kong.
Yeah, you got to be careful. That's why I wear these. He's going to pull up his the pants to his coveralls, and he's wearing like steel-toed Wolverine boots, like the ones that go up the ankle and part of the thigh or part of the calf, and they're made out of really thick, solid leather.
Tony's just gonna snark to Pelagius and say, "Bet you couldn't have bit through that.
Bitch, I eat people.
You eat tiny mice.
They have feelings. You don't know.
They're not people. They're not human people." Also, when did you watch Helsing abridged?
You pipe that into my brain.
What did that? Oh, so you're just gonna shift the blame now. I get it. Tony will look back to the guy and she'll nod and say, "That's really good." I hear the snakes. They're not good at all.
No, they're very creepy, and they slither and they hiss and they bite people, and it's not good. You see, he walks over, he picks up a shovel, and then he also gets a man-sized sack. We should probably put him in this so people don't know we're burying a body.
Yeah, that would probably be good. You go start with creating the hole, and I'll bring the body up.
Okay, are you sure? He's kind of big.
Tony will just kind of flex, and she's got strength 3, so there's probably a little muscle there.
Okay, and he'll walk off with the shovel. He's kind of whistling a little.
Tony's just gonna say to Pelagius as she's putting the body in, "We can't let him die. He is too sweet for this world."
I could be the judge of that.
Swear, Pelagius, if you do anything.
I'm not. Jeez, I'm not a monster. I'm a snake.
Some people think the two are related.
Those people don't know how glorious snakes are.
Got a point there. Try to stay hidden, Mr. the Knight, and see if you can't find this Tobias, or you just keep a lookout. And if they come, just let me know.
Gotcha. Off in the distance, you hear, "What happened to my penis?" And then you hear back, "Ha ha, Ramsay Bolton, you bitch."
These guys are crazy. And Tony will just put the body in the bag. I never thought Tony would have done this. And she'll... Actually, no, she's probably done this before. And she'll bring it out there.
All right. Yeah, he's actually gotten a good portion of the way into the hole by the time you get out there.
Damn.
He's whistling, and you see that he's pretty strong and he's moving pretty quickly. So it's more likely this guy's a bruiser than anything.
Is there another shovel down there? Because she would have brought that too.
No, there was only one shovel. It looks like the shovel looks like it's perfectly sized for this guy who's tall and kind of heavy set. So you get the feeling this guy was basically recruited to do manual labor.
She'll just kind of she won't sit down because that would probably be also. Oh no, I got it because I should probably go get this. She'll go and she'll get like her sword and carry that around because that would probably be good in case somebody shows up. It's probably not the brightest idea, but she's a little defenseless right now. So she'll go back, get her sword, and just kind of keep that near her. And she'll look over at him and she'll just say, "You look like you've buried a lot of bodies before. Do you mind if I ask how many?"
He'll look down and say, "I don't want to talk about it."
She'll nod. Say, "Okay." And we don't have to talk about it. Is there something you want to talk about in the meantime while we wait for your friends to show up?
Do you have any friends?
I have a couple good friends, yeah.
Are they nice people?
They are.
I don't know why I let these people be nice to me. They weren't really nice to me, were they?
No, I don't think they were. Do you want to go meet a couple of my friends?
Sure, if you think it'd be okay, but we got to take care of David first. We got to make sure that the police don't find him.
Yeah, of course.
Apparently, he killed a couple cops.
Oh boy. Oh, okay.
He told me about this PI once that he tricked. It didn't sound like a good trick. Like the kind at Halloween where you get treats.
Yeah, those are the best kind of tricks.
This sounded
But
like a really, really bad trick.
it was. I was told about the trick that he did, and it's not a good one.
He's going to finish the hole pretty easily and going to motion for you to dump him in. Should we say some words to the old gods?
Not to the old gods. And she'll put him in there. Um, is this like a 6-foot hole, or is it, just like one of those quick, shallow burials?
It's about 4 feet, not 6 feet. It's deep enough to where it won't be noticed. But it's not all the way deep. It's like he doesn't think the guy's worth the effort.
Okay. And she'll hop in there and just kind of. This is a man-sized bag, I'm assuming. He's just kind of like laid out, and she'll place 2 coins over his eyes. And she'll hop back out, and she'll say like a little prayer in Greek for him.
That was nice. What was that?
It was just a little prayer. That is so he goes to the afterlife and blah blah blah.
Why'd you give him money?
Because he's got to pay the ferry. He's got to pay Sharon.
That must be nice. Is Sharon a nice lady?
He's a nice guy. He's not too
Oh,
bad.
it's a guy. Okay.
Yeah. He's the ferry to the underworld. I could tell you more about it later.
Okay. He's just gonna start covering him up with dirt. In the distance, you hear him scream something about the fact that I swear to God, if you pull my lips off, I'm going to. And then you hear a lady laughing at that. Then you're going to hear him. Then you're going to hear Murray, like really nearby, say, "Oi, those two take too much pleasure in righting the wrongs."
A little bit. I know a couple people like them.
Is it they is psychopathic?
They're just members of my tradition who enjoy bringing people back into the wheel a little too much.
Well, you know what? From what I understand, guy deserved it. But I mean, the whole penis thing. I don't even know who this Ramsey Bolton person is, but he can't be pleasant to be around.
Probably not. Have you seen any more people around?
Nah, they're starting to head off, and the other wraiths are starting to go away too. I'm thinking I might take a trip down to Ping's place. Could be cool.
Shimla, didn't your friend go off there?
Yeah, I sent Esther down there. Talk about all the weird people up here and stuff. Ping's got to be has got to be notified about those sort of things. He's kind of a leader around here. He's a mensch, he knows what he's doing. He's young from what I understand. Died in a real horrible way, but he's risen up pretty well to take care of the people around here.
Yeah, that's what I was told.
Anyway, I'm gonna amble off. You okay with creepy here?
It's not creepy. He's sweet.
Yeah, but he goes in the mausoleum with the other creepy people.
And I just went into the mausoleum.
Yeah, the jury's still out on you there, Toots.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Hey, you know what? If I'm wrong about you, I'm a total schlemiel.
Oh, okay. I don't know what that means.
It means what it means. It's Yiddish.
Okay, just you should probably find your friend before you said that you two couldn't be away from each other for too
Friend,
long.
nothing. It's my wife. Boy, Sharon has some ways about him. I tell you. Have a pleasant evening.
You too.
And you're not going to feel that presence. And then all of a sudden, you get a ping from You get a ping from Pelagius. Can I bite this guy? I want to bite this guy.
What does he look like?
Looks like some blonde guy.
Uh, and she'll look over to Wei Popo, and she'll just kind of say, sorry for that little conversation there.
It's okay. Were you talking to friends?
Not a friend, more acquaintance. Does Tobias have blonde hair?
Yeah, blonde hair, blue eyes. Ekaterina calls him an Aryan prick.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
He's really creepy. He goes to these weird clubs where, he tried to take me one time. I looked at it, and it looked all dark and scary, and I didn't want to go in.
Do you happen to know the name of these clubs?
What's the other club of gravediggers?
I think it's Carpe Sanguine and Carpe Noctem.
Carpe Sanguinum.
And Tony just kind of laughs, and she's like, "Yeah, that's where I thought you went." And he goes, "Okay." She'll tell Pelagius, "Let me get a look at him first. If he can't be redeemed, you can bite him." And
Can I eat him?
You're like 2-3 foot. You're not gonna fit a guy in your. No, what the?
Oh, you're right. My eyes are too bigger than my stomach.
Okay, did you not see that video of the other day where that farmer was eaten by a snake and then the snake choked, and that snake was like 5 times your size?
Spoil sport. Yeah, I saw the video. You made a point of showing it to me to make sure I don't eat anything too big anymore.
Yes, like the ferret.
I got the ferret down. The fur was just the issue, that's all.
Oh my god, Pelagius. Just give me like 2 minutes to go look at the guy.
Okay.
She'll look back to Popo and she'll just say, why don't you stay here for a moment? I think your friends are here.
Okay. Do you sure you don't want me to go with you and introduce you?
Yeah, I'm sure. Thank you though. I think yeah, just stay here for a moment. I'll be back.
Okay.
And she'll go and take her sword with her and everything. She's probably just got it in her belt loop.
Okay. Yeah, you get back and you hear movement inside, muttering something about, I can't believe David's so irresponsible and arrogant that he'd walk out with his robes. I can't believe he would leave this place unattended, undefended. Wasn't Popo supposed to be here soon? I wonder what's going on with that retard.
I would watch what you call him from now on if I were you, dear.
He'll take a step back and look at you. He's a little pale. I'm sorry. And just who are you and why are you in this sacred place?
Well, from what I've been told recently, I'm the chosen one, so you better watch your fucking mouth.
He will just smirk at that. Chosen, right. Like anybody's really chosen.
She'll shrug. Say, it's just the name I was told.
Well, if you really want to be chosen, I can help you with that.
And how so?
I can give you the gift I was given. And then you can be like me.
And what gift was that?
Immortality.
He's pale, right?
Yep.
No. You're a fucking abomination. Shut the hell up.
What do you know? I was given the gift to rise above the rest of these idiots to better serve our great gods.
And what clan were you embraced into?
How do you know about that? I was told it was supposed to be secret.
I have a acquaintance, friend, There was somebody I talked to, and he told me a lot of stuff.
My clan is Toreador.
God, Lucy, I can make some jokes, but Tony doesn't know.
Yeah, I know, right?
He didn't go into this detail with him. She'll nod and say, okay. And then she'll tell Pelagius, it's a good thing you didn't bite him. You probably would have gotten sick.
What do you mean? I mean, he's there, I can bite him, right?
He's dead.
But he's moving around. Oh, he's one of those things. Oh,
Yes.
yeah, those things don't taste good.
Yeah, so go back and look for Ekaterina. I got this, dude.
Okay.
So, Tony will just walk down on principle. She's got to kill this guy now, because, dear lord, she's been wanting to kill a vampire for a while now. Oh, but he's a Toreador. They got celerity. Oh, no. So Tony will just look at him, and she'll say, she's gotten kind of close now. And she'll just say, what exactly do you do here?
I am one of the guardians of the circle, waiting for the books to arrive so that we can usher in the great darkness. I don't care what Sophia says about Cain and about the purpose of the sword. I only seek to bring about the true darkness and the truth of our fathers. After all, I come from a long line of the cult.
Congratulations, then. You're... Why a vampire? Really? Out of everything, a leech?
Hey, that's a derogatory term, and I do not have to take that.
Oh yeah? What's she gonna do about it?
I really, really want to drink your blood, but if you are one of those people that have read the books, then I can't.
Exactly. So I will talk to you in whatever manner I want to. Got it?
Very well.
Wonderful. Now, what do you know about vampire society?
I know that my people are the ones that understand the true purpose behind our condition, and that our people are the ones that will bring the puppets down so that they don't interfere with the great works that we must further do. They're all pawns of their fathers, after all.
The Toreadors?
No. Clan doesn't matter. What matters is that the old ones, the old vampires, they're going to come back, and they're going to drink dry every human and vampire in the world, unless the group that I'm with is there to stop them. At least that's what Sophia told me. I don't know. I plan on destroying the world long before those fuckers wake up anyway.
She'll blink and she'll say, are you a part of the, what did he call it, Camarilla or the Sabbat?
Well, Sophia called them the Sword of Cain, but I heard a couple of the others call themselves Sabbat.
And what do you know about the Sabbat?
We are the sword of our great father, the one who will stop the antediluvians once they awaken. Roll perception alertness real quick.
Oh no. Okay. Why does the dice take so long to load for me?
Yeah, I know it does that. Ooh, that's a good one. You hear the sound of paws outside.
Pause.
Paws on the earth.
Pelagius, what is that?
We just say, there's a big ass wolf out here. It's
A
looking
wolf?
at me funny.
A wolf?
Yeah.
It's not. It's a wolf. What?
It's got silver fur and everything. I don't get this shit. Can I get back in the bag now, please? I'm scared.
Yes, you can get back in the bag, Felicius. Come on.
Right? So, the guy will look down as he sees the snake go into the bag and say, "I see you have a pet. You realize that your little pet's special abilities don't work on me, right?"
That's a derogatory term, and I don't like that. And I don't think he does either.
Ha ha ha. And then the door to the crypt gets ripped off and flung into the wall.
Tony is really hoping to God this is a werewolf. She's just gonna look up.
You see a silver wolf walking down the steps towards you both. The wolf will look at you and he'll cock an eyebrow as if he recognizes you.
She'll look over to the vampire, and then back to the
Vampire
werewolf.
looks horribly confused. Like, what the hell? Do wolves around here typically do that? He points to the door that's now embedded into the wall of the crypt.
Oh yeah, it's totally normal. Especially some of the wolves around here. She'll look back to the wolf and she'll just say, like, okay, give me like 5 minutes. He was telling me about vampires.
The wolf, do you say that to the wolf, or?
Yeah.
Okay, the wolf's just gonna shake his head, and he's gonna turn into Liam.
She'll just kind of blink and then say, I thought you were someone else. I was really hoping you were someone else.
Aye, lass, I'm sure you were. Unfortunately, he's gonna look at Tobias. This lad doesn't have the right to exist. And he pulls the Crusader sword off his hip.
Hey. Okay, look, I understand that we've got like this non-aggression agreement with you guys, but look, I've been hankering to kill a vampire. Let me do it.
He's gonna look over his shoulder. What do you think, Liliana? And you'll see, you know what Liliana looks like, but Antonio's never met her before. You'll see her standing in the corner and twirling her red hair slightly around her finger. Is going to say, "Well, you know, Your Grace, it is within your right to grant right of destruction to anyone you see fit." And at this point, Tobias is like, "Right of destruction? I don't understand. Why are you attacking me? You're a fellow vampire. You should be worshiping me because I plan on saving us all from the antediluvians. You watch your tone, lad. You nay not what you know. You nay understand what you're talking about."
Tony will kind of lift up her hand and wave, and she looks like an excited schoolgirl. Can I tell him?
Aye, go right ahead.
You're a fucking Sabat there, Camarilla, bitch.
He just looks at you. He looks at you, and then he looks at them. He looks back at you. He's like, "Save me, chosen one."
Oh yeah, I'll save you. She looks back over to Liam.
Liam looks at you and says, "By my right, as prince of this domain, I grant you, Antonia Jiang, right of destruction over this fuckwad."
Yes! She's gonna go to decapitate the dude.
Okay, he's going to burn for celerity, and we're going to go to initiative. He's going to burn for celerity 1 because it's all he has. Because this dude is fresh out of the dirt.
This is amazing. Oh, hell yes.
Yeah, you've got him on initiative easily.
So that is 15 for me.
And he's going on 1 plus 3 plus 3. 10. So, your turn first.
Call shot is +2, right?
Yes, it is.
Okay, yeah. Then, oh god, I haven't had to swing the sword on Tony in a while. Let's see, roll, please let it be good. That is 6 successes to hit him in the neck.
Yeah, roll that beautiful damage.
Oh, this is gonna be great. I forgot how much the sword did. Hold on. Oh dear lord, I'm so bad. Okay, that's right. Strength plus 8. Oh. That is 7 successes.
To the neck. Yeah, you chop his head off. It goes flying and he falls over. Liam will sheath his crusader sword and he will look at you. Lass, what are you doing in a crypt with this fucker?
Killing him.
Aye, but you were taking your sweet time doing it. I was listening at the door.
Yeah, because he was telling me about you guys, and I don't hear you guys just offering up information.
Aye, because we're not fucking stupid.
Well, you gotta take advantage of the stupid ones, obviously, and that's what I was doing.
Aye. Well, next time just be careful. I mean, not like you need to be careful, but he's going to reach over. He's going to grab the guy by the head with one hand, grab him by the robe with the other hand. He's going to haul him onto his back. I have to go leave a message. If you'll excuse me. And he'll walk out the door, followed by the redheaded woman is going to blow you a kiss, and then she's going to walk out the door as well.
Oh, Tony's gonna gag. That's a nasty abomination right there. Hey, nah.
Palladius is going to poke his head out. Is it over?
That was great. You seriously telling me you didn't see any of that?
I was hiding. It was a big ass wolf and it looked mean.
I just decapitated a vampire in one hit. Okay.
I know, I felt your joy at cutting his head off. I wonder what happened to his wraith.
So what?
Did he wraith like the other?
I don't know. So just gotta say, hey, Chucklefuck, did you become like a wraith?
You don't hear anything, you don't feel any wraith presence.
Okay, Tony's gonna run outside real quick. Are the vampires still there?
Yeah, they're basically walking off towards a wooded area.
So just kind of ask, hey, do you guys turn into wraiths when you die?
Some of us who are blessed ascend to the heavens. And then there's some of us that are so fucked up they get dragged straight down to hell.
Okay. Can I ask another question real quick?
Aye.
Why didn't he turn to ash like Zalish?
Oh, you know how old Zalish was.
Kinda.
Zalish is as old as I am. This fucker just been turned about 2 weeks ago.
Oh, such an age. Oh, so the old guys and girls are turned into. Okay, I gotcha.
It's kind of like time catches up with your body real quickly.
So give him a thumbs up.
Is that all? Can I go back to, making my statement?
Yeah, have fun. Tell him Tony did a good work, did a good job.
I don't want to leave that kind of message because it might invite reprisals on you, and I would not wish that. But I will say that a suitable executioner was found to take the punishment. He's going to look so great next to the other fucker I found.
Can I speak freely real quick?
Sure.
I wish a vampire would try to come at me.
But the problem with the Sabbat is they don't come at you one at a time.
I got friends.
But do they sleep with you like constantly?
One does.
Humans and their mating. You're better off not having a fucking gangbang of vampires trying to kill you at the same time.
I'll just give him a thumbs up. Say okay.
And he's gonna head on off.
Tony's gonna she's gonna clean her sword off and put it back, and then go check on Waypopo.
Waypopo's, he's basically sitting next to the grave. He's talking to him.
Tony will, and if I have to do a deck stealth roll, I will. But she's gonna kind of quietly walk up and try not to interrupt him and hear what he's saying.
He's talking about all the bad things he did and how he shouldn't have done them. How he shouldn't have made Waypopo clean him up, and how if there's any type of mercy, he might find some peace before being sent to the different owls and that sort of thing.
Okay. Tony, real quick, is going to tell Pelagius to go check and look around and look for this Ekaterina chick. And then she'll sit down beside Waypopo.
Okay. Pelagius is going to slither off. Waypopo's going to look over. Did you talk to Tobias? Is everything okay?
Tobias is dead.
Oh. No, how'd he die?
His head was cut off.
He's going to look at the sword on your belt. I'm guessing you cut it off?
Tobias was a vampire.
What? How did that happen? Has he always been a vampire?
I mean, I don't think you're just born a vampire.
Well, I mean, I've known him for 2 years. Was he always a vampire?
No.
Well, he always liked fucking the dead. I guess that was a bad word. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said that in front of you.
And it's fine, really. And I was gonna follow up with a joke saying, yeah, he fucked the dead, and then one of them bit him. Oh, actually, okay. So Liam was a speaker for a little bit. So Tony probably grudgingly got his number. So she'll send him a text and say, if it makes any help, he said this Sophia chick. That's who he mentioned.
He's gonna send a text back. I had a feeling he wasn't fuck ugly or crawling around on the ground like a fucking beast. So that left Sophia and maybe one other.
She'll just send that thumbs up emoji.
I don't understand what that means.
She'll send it 3 more times.
Are you flipping me off? Is that like an emoji for flipping me off or giving me the bird or something?
It's a thumbs up.
Oh. Sorry, they're still helping me.
Just kind of do another thumbs up and then put her phone back in her pocket.
All right.
So I think we're gonna wait around for your friend Katerina. Has she done anything bad?
Oh, she just shows up, reads, and tells stories. That's about it. Hey, Tony. This redheaded chick showed up, took one look at the place, and beat fucking feet out of here.
With that Liliana chick?
No, it was a living one. I could tell by the smell. No, she showed up to the crypt, took one look at the door that was now embedded in the far wall, and ran away.
We'll go find her, please. Follow her.
I'm trying.
Thank you.
I'm not dumb. This isn't my first rodeo.
I'm just making sure. I'm not calling you stupid or anything. I'm just making sure, covering my bases.
Okay, she's quick though. Kind of tiny.
But you're a snake. You should be faster. You just slither.
I am, but this chick, something really scared this chick.
It was probably the door ripped off by I don't even know how that works, but like a were-vampire thing? I don't know.
It was a big ass wolf and it scared me. I'm sorry.
I could tell. Anyway, I'll be following shortly. Just give me one moment.
Okay.
And she'll look over to Popo and she'll just kind of say, okay, do you mind staying here for a little bit longer? Your friend showed up. I'm going to go talk to her real fast.
Okay. I'm going to keep admonishing David if that's okay.
That's fine. You can go ahead and do that. Do you have a phone?
Yeah, he's going to pull it out and show her. It's a little flip phone, like a 2007, 2008 style.
Oh my god, they treated this dude so badly. They gave him a freaking flip phones are actually kind of cool though. Not gonna lie. She'll just kind of say, "Do you mind if I put my number in here? And if you need to call me, just do so."
Okay. He'll
Yeah,
hand it over to her.
she'll put her number in. Um, she'll hand it back and say, "In case anything happens in like the couple minutes while I'm gone."
Okay.
She'll give him a thumbs up and start bolting towards wherever Pelagius is heading.
Pelagius is like, she's in the parking lot.
Okay, well, if she tries to get in the car, we'll stop her. Don't bite her, but you're scary enough. And if she knows anything about the snakes around here, then she knows that, like, yeah, just act aggressive.
Okay. It's a moped. It's a moped.
A moped?
She's getting on a Vespa. I'm trying to scare her.
I've got anti-venom.
No. God.
Tell me you didn't get stepped on.
Oh, she kicked me in the head.
Oh, that bitch!
Oh.
Okay, well, get the license plate number.
I got it. My head hurts.
I'm sorry.
Can I have another ferret, please?
No! What? Okay, you do not use... You don't use a near-death experience to justify another near-death experience.
Okay, I'm sorry. I got the license plate.
Thank you. And when she reaches the the parking lot, she'll kind of gently pick him up and see how bad his head looks.
It looks like he's got what it would be the equivalent of a snake bruise on his head. Like he went up, missed, and she like stomped, like didn't stomp his head hard, but like axe kicked the back of his head.
Oh, Pelagius, I'm sorry.
She had heels on. I'm lucky I'm not dead right now.
Oh my god. I can't heal you right now. We'll talk to Arthur in a little bit. Because I think he's like the only dude that can heal around here.
Please don't let him smoke weed around me. It makes me feel funny.
But I'm not gonna let him do that.
Thank you.
She'll go back, holding Pelagius kind of now out in the open, because she's just like, my little baby almost died! And she'll walk back over to Waypopo and just kind of sit down beside him. Probably a lot out of breath, too.
Yeah. He's gonna stand up. Are you okay? That's a really mean snake to be holding.
He's harmless, I promise.
Are you sure? Because it looks like a mini banded crate.
It is.
But they're not harmless. They're venomous. And
I
that's
know.
something my mommy drilled into me really, really, really hard.
He is my familiar.
What's a familiar?
You know how like witches in all the stories, they always have like cats that follow them around?
You're a witch?
That's one way of calling it.
Wow, chosen one and a witch. You're very powerful. Plus you got the sword. That's like a triple threat thing.
She'll shrug and just say, I'm a one-trick pony. Honestly, I'm really good at hitting things.
Oh, okay.
So your friend got away. When I was trying to talk to her, she saw what happened to the crypt and she hoofed it.
What happened to the crypt?
There was complications.
With him being a vampire.
With other vampires showing up.
Vampires kill other vampires?
It's a lot of politics from what I've been told.
That doesn't sound very good.
From what I've been told, apparently when you have immortality, instead of trying to help better the world, you just bicker among yourselves.
It sounds like politics.
Yep. she'll say, "Do you mind holding him? I promise he won't bite." And he's really friendly, to be honest.
He's gonna reach out his hands very gently.
She's gonna be like, "Pelagius, swear, if you bite him."
I'm not gonna bite him. You said he wasn't supposed to return to the cycle yet.
Yes.
I'm not
And
gonna bite him.
Good. Be friendly. And she'll hand him over.
He's just gonna curl there, like curl in the guy's hands limply. Like you can see that his tail's coming up to rub over the bruised portion of his head.
Well, stop touching it. You'll just make it worse.
Oh, I need an ice pack. Oh wait, no, I'm cold-blooded. That won't help at all.
Oh my. Just look at Wei Po and just kind of nod and say, "I need to call somebody real fast."
Okay, I'll hold your little deadly venomous friend.
Trust me, he wouldn't harm a fly unless I asked him to.
Okay, doesn't make me feel any better.
You'll warm up to him, trust me. He's really friendly.
Okay.
She's gonna call to Saul.
Antonia, is everything all right?
I got some great news. It's amazing.
I'm all ears. Not literally, of course. That's a transformation I'll never do again.
What? Okay, I will ask you to explain in a moment, but right now, I got to decapitate a vampire today.
Really, I hope it wasn't one of the ones that's protected by the Accord, or we have a problem.
Nah, it's okay. Liam gave me permission.
Wait, you were around Liam?
Okay, I'm gonna give you a little bit of backstory real fast. So I was in this crypt, maybe at the graveyard, maybe talking with the cultists. Turns out one of
you can hear the facepalm over the phone.
Saul, don't worry about it. But so I was there, and it turns out one of these cultists was a newly embraced vampire, about 2 weeks old, little bitty baby. Does not do anything for my ego, but it's still a vampire, so I'm gonna be happy. And then like all of a sudden this wolf showed up and scared the shit out of Pelagius. It was a freaking wolf. Did you know that bitch could turn into a wolf?
There are certain breeds of vampire that can transform into other things, and yes, there is the mythos of Dracula being able to transform into a wolf or a bat.
I was like a bat though. This was just a wolf that showed up and like broke the door down. I was getting flashbacks to Bainu. And that one time with the Fomori when he just like threw a door at one of them.
Oh, I remember hearing about that. Yeah, that sounds interesting.
He just showed up with this redhead, who, by the way, I'm gonna need like to take a really long bath because she blew a kiss at me. I feel disgusting.
I'll have the bath ready when you get home, with all the cleansing oils and special salts.
Because that was disgusting. So, fast forward a little bit. There is one of the cultists who, could I take him home, please? He's really nice.
He's nice and he's a cultist. One of these things does not sound like the other.
He was really sweet. Apparently they just had him around to be like, a bruiser.
I'm not running a bed and breakfast.
Fine, I'll just buy him I'll get him a hotel room then.
No, you don't need to be spending your money for that. I believe I have a small studio apartment above that I can let him stay in, at least for the time being.
He's like really nice. He was supposed to go out on his first murder today, but he said he didn't want to do that, and I don't think this guy is really capable of lying, to be honest with you.
You think there's something wrong with his brain?
All the screws are not tight. Let's just put it that way.
I see. And yet he was going to go out and commit a murder?
Because another one of the cultists who I've killed and we've buried... okay. Pelagius killed and we've buried.
Damn right I killed him, and he tasted bad, too.
Pelagius, will you be... Okay, I know he tasted bad, but... She'll just kind of sigh.
I understand you're having a conversation with the familiar. Pelagius killed him. I'm assuming there's a good reason why, besides the fact that he was taking people around to commit murders.
He had killed a lot of people, like a lot of people. There was a lot of entropy and jour in his mind, and there was no redeeming qualities about him. He could not be saved.
Very well. It's a very suitable kill.
Pelagius was very happy. But one of them got away because she saw the door that Liam had thrown into, or he had threw into the wall, and she freaked out and she got away. From what Popo is telling me, she just reads and tells stories. So I still need to get a look at her though, because I wasn't able to see how her mind looked.
Very well. I will begin. You text me the license plate number, and I will check into it.
Thank you. And she will text him the number.
Okay. Is there anything else you need to report in about? I'll make sure that the studio apartment is set up for your new cohort.
He's really sweet. Like, the elder sign made out of fulgurite that Adriana made me create, I gave it to him, and he was like, I feel this darkness coming out of my heart, and that it felt nice, so, yes.
He may have a tie to the elders.
I really hope not.
No, I'm talking about the ones that sealed away the old ones.
Those the good guys? Because I'm still getting confused with all of this. Like, I just started listening to the books like a week ago.
Wibbly wobbly, timey-wimey. Not really good, not really evil, but more possessed of their own power. However, not about destroying the world.
When did you start quoting Doctor Who?
I may have had to go into somebody's brain and they enjoy watching Doctor Who, and it was not pleasant.
I thought all of that was Bao's thing.
I do have some control over mind magic. After all, I'm the one that fixed the two individuals who witnessed the cathedral flesh. The only thing is that I wasn't able to... What's what I'm looking for? I removed the impetus memory so that they no longer had their affliction. However, I'm not able to do anything from too far back, or I would have fixed your brain already.
Oh, no, that's fine. I don't want anyone messing with my brain. I don't think the thing on my head would have a fun time with that either, and I don't know what sort of backlash.
No, I meant the affliction you gained from deep water.
That. Don't worry about it. It's all good. Anyway, yes.
The individual that is currently in the dungeon was a fan of Doctor Who, and I've tried to peel back some of the layers, but whatever happened to him, the layers keep reforming and getting stronger each time.
Oh yeah, no, whatever Lane did, fuck that dude up.
He was... Stuff best not said over the phone, obviously. How much longer are you going to be out? Do I need to send my car to get you?
Nah, I got my car. It'll be a little bit... I can't give you an exact time, but I'll get back when I get back.
Very well. Is Logan sleeping over again tonight?
I don't know.
I'm just asking. I do have to repair some of the things in your room.
I got that. I'll fix it.
All right. Just text me when you're on your way back so I can get your bath prepared.
I can do that too, because I'm not the hermetic master here. It's okay. I was just saying that later on I was gonna have to take a bath because the chick blew a kiss to me, and it's so creepy.
Yes, I can imagine how creepy that would be. We'll speak to you at a later time then. Take care of yourself, apprentice.
You too, Master Dasal. Have a good one.
You too. Click.
Tony's gonna check on Popo and Pelagius real quick and just kind of look over and see how they're doing.
Popo is rocking Pelagius like a baby trying to get him to sleep. Pelagius looks like he's going to be nauseous.
Tony's gonna take a real quick picture.
Not funny.
It's going on Facebook.
You suck.
And she'll just kind of say, I understand what you're doing, and what you're doing is really sweet, way Popo, but Pelagius could get a little sick, especially with the knot on his head.
Oh, I'm sorry. And he'll stop rocking Pelagius, and Pelagius will look very relieved.
Yeah, it's fine though, and maybe if Pelagius was feeling a little better, he'd be up for that. But not at the moment, if you don't mind.
Okay.
I'm going to go into the crypt and do some stuff real quick. I don't know how long it'll take. But when I get back, you and I are gonna go see one of my. Friend is probably not the word for him. My mentor. Let's go. Yeah, that's a word.
Okay.
We'll give him a thumbs up. Head back into the crypt, and she's gonna pull out her replica of the Infinity Gauntlet, and with all the materials, and she's gonna start that ritual to make it work.
Okay. Do you have high ritual?
Oh, it's like a practice, or is that like a whole nother like ability?
No, there's an ability that's literally called high ritual.
Nope.
Okay. So you're gonna have to do this basically wits plus occult at difficulty 8.
Wits occult?
Yeah.
Oh no. See, I was bad when I created Tony. I haven't bought any occult on Tony.
Well, you're not winging the ritual, so you can use intelligence instead.
Okay. Yeah, because I was really stupid and I didn't put any occult on Tony, and I keep forgetting to buy it up. So yeah, she'll take her time and everything, like setting everything up properly. Like she's not gonna rush through it, and she has studied the ritual that she wrote down. She studied it like every night, so. Okay, so it's +1, I believe, if I don't have the the proper.
Actually, because it's a knowledge, I don't think you can make the roll at all.
Damn it. Okay.
Which means you're gonna need help, or you're gonna need occult. So you get everything set up, and you're just like, "What the fuck am I doing?"
Gosh darn it. And I don't think there's anyone she would really. She's gonna take a long shot. And she's gonna call up Arthur.
The phone answers, and it's like, Szechuan House, you want fried cat?
Arthur?
Oh, yeah. Hey, Tony, I'm trying to be more human. What can I help you out with?
Fried cat? Really?
It was a joke, you know, trying to be a Chinese restaurant. Anyway, it was dumb. What's going on?
Do you know some stuff about the occult and whatnot?
Is that a trick question?
Might be. I know this is probably not the best thing to do, and I don't know what repercussions will happen to you, but do you mind helping me with something?
It depends on what I'm helping you with.
I'm powering up the Infinity Gauntlet.
Right. Is Thanos with you? Or Adam Warlock? Hey, if Gamora's with you, tell her I need a lap dance.
No. It's not. No. Gamora is not here.
Oh, sad face.
Did you just say sad face over the phone?
Yes, I did.
Okay, Arthur. Okay, it's not technically the Infinity Gauntlet. It looks like the Infinity Gauntlet, though, so I've just been calling it the Infinity Gauntlet.
Tony, what exactly are you trying to do? And be straight with me.
Okay, you want like 100% real straight?
I would appreciate it. I mean, I try to be 100% real straight with everybody.
Okay, you can't yell at me, okay?
I solemnly swear I will not yell at you.
Okay. I'm trying to power up the Fist of Azathoth so I can remove the barrier.
So let me get this straight. You want my help to give the barrier a fisting?
That's one way to look at it, yes.
Is this from the book?
Might be.
I can't use magic from that book.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I can't help you.
Oh, that's fine. Got any tips and tricks on how to help Pelagius, though? A woman kicked him in the head earlier, and he's got a nasty knot.
I would say bring him by my sanctum. I can't let you inside where the note is because of your little affliction, but I can take him in there and heal him.
Okay.
Otherwise, I would, if you want a non-magical fix, you can make a poultice with meadowsweet, marjoram, and aloe, and then feed him some meadowsweet herbs for the nausea.
I'm in a graveyard at the moment. I kind of have a problem with getting near plants.
Yeah, so just bring him over to my place.
I'll do that in a little bit.
Okay, but yeah, I can take care of your snaky as long as he doesn't bite me.
Oh. Sorry, my brother walked in to be annoying. She'll say, What do you think Pelagius is? You really think he'd bite you?
I think if he was curious, he might.
Pelagius, would you bite Arthur?
Maybe a little, just to see.
Okay, we're not going to talk about that, Arthur. But as long as I would ask him not to bite me.
Thank you. Yes, I can take care of him.
Okay, sorry about that. Another person walked in. She'll kind of say, okay. Yeah, I'll bring him by soon then.
Okay, I will be anxiously awaiting your knock on my door.
Sounds really like.
It was facetious.
Yes.
Then you would be right. Sorry, I'm still trying to get used to. I'm still having issues with remembering ways to speak and emotions.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Well, I'll be there sooner or later with Pelagius, and I'll make sure not to go near any of your plants.
You can sit in my room. You can sit in the outer room and have like a toque or something. But where I have to do the healing is basically a lot of plants that I do not want dying.
Yeah, I understand that. Pelagius also asks that you don't smoke around him.
No, I'm not. I'm not planning on smoking with him. I'm just going to, heal him.
Yeah, it was just what he wanted me to ask you because he says he doesn't like the smell.
That's no problem.
Okay, have a good one.
You too.
Calling up the saw would probably be a bad idea. You know what? I'm gonna message Tim real quick because she'll call up Logan.
Okay. And there's dead air, dead air, dead air, dead air, dead air, dead air, dead air.
Sorry.
It's okay. So Tony is calling Logan to see if Logan can come help.
And I guess because Tim says he can't hop in, so it will go to voicemail. So
Okay.
I only have what's her mind, dear lord. Is there any way to like give someone an ability that they don't have? It's probably like Mind 4 though to steal it from someone's mind though.
Yeah, it really would be, and you don't have that capacity yet.
Damn. And I don't think Tony would just okay. Yeah, Tony would not just rip it from someone's head. Okay.
I mean, we can basically put this on hold now and then come back
Yeah.
another time to it. Basically,
Yes.
we'll just say, I got to do more research before I do this because you don't feel comfortable doing it. So,
Sounds good. So yeah, she'll just kind of pack up everything back into the bag, and she'll go back out to Weibo. Just kind of say, we've got to take a stop real fast to have someone help Pelagius real fast. But then after that,
you know a veterinarian?
I know a hippie.
A hippie?
Yeah, I guess hippie's not the right word because he's not exactly a hippie. I guess a pothead would be a little bit better.
You're taking your pet to see a pothead, and you'll just hear from Pelagius, if he calls me a pet again, I'm going to bite him.
Do not bite him. And she'll just say, he's not a pet, and he's getting a little upset at you calling him that. He's
Oh,
yeah.
I'm sorry. Pelagius is a very nice snake. Do you want him back now?
If you feel uncomfortable holding him,
A little bit, but I want to make sure you're okay.
fine. And she'll just kind of, offer her hand for Pelagius to slither.
Pelagius is going to slither back into your hands like, thank God. It was the rocking. I couldn't take the rocking. Thank God you stopped him.
Well, she'll just ignore Pelagius and she'll kind of gently boop him on his nose. Just be like, don't be mean.
He'll retract his head back a bit and put out his tongue.
That's what I thought. She'll look back up and say, okay. Okay, Arthur's a good guy. I probably shouldn't call him a pothead. But he's a healer.
Wait, Arthur Wainwright, the apothecary?
Yeah?
Oh, Tobias used to go get herbs from him for certain things.
Oh, Arthur's gonna love that.
Well, the last time we had to go pick up herbs from him was about 2 months ago. He walked out with another bag. I don't know what it was.
It's probably weed.
Okay.
Arthur's got a lot of weed. But yes. So we're just gonna stop by there real quick so you can fix Pelagius' head because he got kicked in the head. And then we're gonna
Kicked him in the head.
your friend, Katarina.
And she must have been scared.
He's a very scary-looking snake.
Yes, he is.
Yeah. So come on, let's go.
Okay. So you're gonna head out to the car. He's gonna get in, and you're gonna head to Arthur's place.
Yep.
So you know what it looks like, right?
Nope, I've never been there before.
Okay. It looks like a rundown single house shack thingy. There's only one door, and it's the front door, and there's the windows have been closed off and covered up. So you park in. It's not exactly in the best part of town. But it's not exactly the worst part of town either. So you head over, knock on the door.
Yep.
Arthur opens up and is like, "Hey, he's gonna point to the guy. I know you. I don't know how I know you. Oh, you sold
You gave
friends. You sold herbs to my friend Tobias, who turned out to be a vampire and is now dead. Why am I not surprised that you said that?"
Tony will just kind of smile sheepishly.
I'm just gonna look at her and say, "It wasn't one of the ones that's protected, was it?"
No, no, no. And besides, I got permission from Liam anyway.
Okay, that's fine. Come on in. He's gonna lead you inside. It looks like everything that makes this place a house is sitting in one room, with another door, with two doors. One that leads off to the back, one leads off to the side. He's gonna motion to this door that leads off to the side. That's the bathroom if you need it. Can I offer you anything? Blunt, Cheetos, Funyuns, macaroni and cheese.
Oh, dude, you have Funyuns?
Yeah, I can have. He's gonna walk over to the cabinet, open one up, and pull out a bag of Funyuns. I typically keep about 3 bags on hand just in case Jason stops by, or I have to go over to see him and his kid. He's gonna toss her a bag of Funyuns.
She'll take it, and then she'll kind of say, "Can I make a joke real fast?"
Okay, go ahead.
I thought you said you were gonna have these Funyuns because you got the munchies.
No, Jason loves Funyuns. If I want the munchies, I just make something.
Okay, that's real.
All right, he's gonna look to. And where's the patient? He's gonna rub his hands together.
Tony's gonna. She probably took him. She probably kept him in her lap or in like the. I forgot what it's called. Like that little the split between like the two cars.
Oh, the center console.
Yeah. She probably kept him on there.
All right.
So she's she'll kind of just offer him to him and just be like, "Here he is. He promises not to bite you."
Okay. I don't even know what it would do to me to be perfectly honest. It would kill you. Right. Okay. This is who's your friend? When did you hook up with this guy? Was it before or after you decapitated his friend?
A, it's not hooking up in that sense of the word. B, it was before I decapitated his head. C, his name is Waypopo and he is very nice.
Okay. That's all I need to know. Do you want any mac and cheese, Waypopo? No, thank you. I'm fine. I'm gonna get some ramen before I go home. Right. He's gonna look at Pelagius, gonna lightly, gingerly pick up Pelagius, like, aren't you such a sweet little object of destruction? Let's go make sure that there's nothing physically wrong with you before I make sure there's definitely nothing physically wrong with you. But he got hit in the head. There's something physically wrong with him. Right. I'll be right back. He's going to open up a door, and he doesn't feel anything. You feel extreme energy of a primal nature. Like he just opened up a door to Pangea. And he walks through, closing the door behind him.
Yep. And she'll probably sit like in the seat farthest away from that, so she doesn't accidentally kill any plants.
You do feel the presence of a powerful node, by the way.
Okay. Yep. And she'll just sit there and munch on the Funyuns.
They're good. They're fresh, you know. He won't notice this, but you notice a glowing blue woman walk through the wall, carrying what looks like a book. It looks like she's wearing a toga that would cause Aphrodite to blush.
And she looks so confused as to why she can see them.
Translucent blue, by the way.
She'll just stare at this woman while eating, the Funyuns, and she'll just kind of say, "What the fuck is going on?"
The woman will look up and look over at you. Tilts her head to the side. Then we'll go back to reading her book and walk through another wall.
Tony's just gonna call out, "Are you Luna or something?"
Wei Popo's gonna say, "No, I'm Wei Popo. Who's Luna?"
Not you, dear. Sorry, I just saw somebody.
The figure will walk back in and we'll walk over and sit down next to you. No, my dear, I'm Aradia.
Oh, I think I know the name. I can't place it, though.
Aradia, Aradia, is an Etruscan goddess. She is the quote-unquote queen of witches. She is the daughter of Lucifer and Diana, who are the Etruscan gods of light and the moon.
Just kind of look at her, just kind of say, "And you guys just turn up in Arthur's house?"
Oh, no, I'm the spirit of his node.
Okay.
As I understand it correctly, it involved a drunken werewolf and a ritual that should not be used by a drunken werewolf.
There's probably a lot of things that should be not be used by a drunken werewolf.
That'd be correct. You're not familiar to me. She's gonna look over towards the door and then look back. But you are here, so you are allowed to be here.
I'm Tony Zhang, or Antonia Zhang, I suppose. Just Tony, though. Friend of Arthur's.
Oh, you're the crazy Thanatos that won't let Arthur heal her.
I'm so glad to hear he says such wonderful things about me while I'm not present.
He gets frustrated, and to be fair, I think he may have said that once to your face. Except for the crazy Thanatos part.
Yeah, he didn't say the crazy Thanatos part. I probably would have punched him in the face if he would have said that.
Probably would have deserved it. Anyway, yes, his inability to heal you is quite vexing to him.
No, he can heal me. I just won't allow him.
That's the vexing part.
There are things that need to be done, that I believe need to be done to protect this city. And I am of the nature where I believe it should. If nobody else is willing to do something, then I will do whatever is needed, be it taboo or whatnot, in order to protect those around me. I am doing something that is taboo in a way. It's not good, but I believe it will help my friends and help everyone in this city.
You sound like my parents when they were bringing magic to the world.
She'll shrug.
She'll stand up. Well, I have things I have to do to make sure the wards are working properly. Be at peace and make sure he doesn't break the rule of shade. And she's going to motion over to Wei Popo.
She'll nod. Sam, have a blessed evening.
Blessed be, daughter. And she'll make a motion that makes you feel more comfortable. And she'll walk off. After 5 minutes, Arthur will walk out with a bandage on his head, on Pelagius's head, tied with a little ribbon underneath. And make sure he wears that for 2 days.
Pelagius, look at you!
I look like a dork, and I don't even need it because I feel perfectly fine.
You do look like a dork.
He said I have to wear it or it'll hurt him. I'm tempted to take it off so it'll hurt him.
No, I'm gonna make sure you keep that on if I have to super glue it together.
That's not fair. Please, Waypopo's gonna stand up and walk over and say, "Oh, poor little Snaky. He's got such a boo-boo on his head that he needs a bandage."
Tony is just cackling in her seat, and she's gonna take a picture.
Arthur just smiles and will extend Pelagius to Antonia and say, 2 days and the poultice will do its work, and tell him he needs to be more careful because it looked like he took the back end of a stiletto boot.
He did.
Why do people have to harm animals?
That's
If not for the fact that so many of them are delicious, I would probably be vegan.
I mean, to be fair, he was trying to bite her, so...
Don't go biting people with stiletto heels. They'll hurt you. Did he just admonish me? I think he just admonished me.
Don't bite him, Pelagius.
Really tempted to.
And she'll take him back very quickly.
Arthur's just like, well, if there's anything else you need, you know where to come now.
She'll give a thumbs up, and then say, could you keep that whole gauntlet between you, me, and the wall? Because I don't want that getting out.
Doctor-patient confidentiality. You're fine.
Great. She'll give him a thumbs up.
Is there anything else I can do? Do you want some weed for the road?
Nah, I've still got like 5 blunts, not to mention the 3 coins that you gave me.
Yes, I know you still have them with you.
She'll nod.
Do you want me to send a friend to watch over that crypt?
That is up to you. I'm probably going to go back and check on it every couple of days, just for my own, because I might have to use it later. So.
Very well. Most of my friends don't like being in graveyards anyway. It's icky to them.
She'll nod.
Waypopo's just watching the two of you like, you guys are both so very smart. You're talking about smart things I know nothing about. Arthur's just going to say, it comes with the territory for our given professions. Yes, I know apothecaries are very, very smart, and they know all the special things that can hurt or heal people. And I focus on the healing, and you should keep that in mind. Okay, thank you.
To be fair with you, though, we're not as smart as you think. Arthur and I have both done some really stupid stuff.
Everybody does stupid things.
Some of them don't turn you into a spirit, though, or dead.
Arthur's just he's gonna do this, and he's gonna be like, what do you mean spirit? What do you mean dead?
I'll explain later. You do know, though, that you can't tell anyone what I've been telling you today, right?
I know, you're the chosen one, and it has to be made secret. Or else Naruthotep will come, and he will clean up the messes. I don't want to be a mess that he has to clean up.
Tony's just gonna kind of look over to Arthur.
Arthur's just gonna shrug his shoulders like, the fuck?
Thank you for your help, Arthur. If you need anything, just let me know.
Very well. Take care of yourself and have a pleasant night.
You too.
Bye. He's gonna head out to the car.
Yep, and she'll head out there as well. Just because she'll look to Waypopo and she'll just say, "Do you want to hold Pelagius on the way to DeSaul's place?"
As long as he doesn't bite me.
He's not gonna bite you.
Okay. He looks so cute with the thing on his head.
I know, doesn't he? He's my cute little Pelagius.
I swear to God, I'm gonna bite you one of these days if you keep calling me cute.
You're adorable.
I am a deadly, deadly snake.
Who's got a little ribbon wrapped around his head?
He didn't have any thin cloth.
Oh, you're so adorable.
You swear that his eyes are like, what is it? The anime thing where their eyes turn to V's and they're blushing and there's that the hashtag over their head, like just severe embarrassment and anger.
Tony is struggling not to just die laughing. She just hands him over to Waypopo.
Waypopo's gonna hold him and basically he's gonna gently pet him while they go.
Yep, they're gonna head over to DeSauce's place, which 2 days ago was a grenade wrapped in an American flag with a bald eagle on top.
DeSalle will open the door and say, "So you're my new tenant? The apartment is upstairs, and you'll notice a stairwell that you haven't noticed before, heading upstairs." Oh, okay, thank you. I'll go get settled in, and he'll start heading up. What's the rent anyway? You're covered for now. Okay, start heading upstairs. He's gonna look to. Oh, sorry. What?
She'll just look over at DeSalle and say, "See, I told you he was really nice."
Yes. Why is there a ribbon on your snake's head? I'm gonna bite him. He's mentioning the ribbon.
Tony's just gonna keep holding Pelagius, and she's gonna calmly say, "He got kicked in the head with a stiletto, and apparently Arthur was all out of cloth, so he had to use a ribbon."
DeSalle's he's not even gonna look amused. He's just gonna say, "I see." Very well. I trust that he has to keep that on his head for a certain amount of days.
2 days.
Oh, very good. We must make sure that's upheld. He's on this side. I'm gonna bite him.
Look, if you bite DeSalle, he's gonna kick your ass, and I'm just gonna sit back and watch.
Damn masters. Very well. I'm not gonna bite anybody, but can I lie down? It's been a long day.
Pelagius, that's all you do is lie down. You are a snake.
I mean, rest on my special pillow.
Can't believe you talked me into making you a special pillow.
You did it because you love me.
Shush, quiet you and your little ribbon.
Once more, the V eyes with the hashtag and the.
So she'll look back over to DeSalle, just kind of give him a thumbs up and say, so, yeah. That's Waypopo, by the way.
I figured.
I think that's all, because I told you everything that happened.
Yes, you did. And I'm pleased that you are both safe.
She'll nod and say, yeah. It also stands to mention I don't think I'm going to be doing the ritual to summon the hounds anytime soon.
Very good.
Mostly because...
Sorry, go ahead.
No, you go. My bad.
I said, do you want me to call Arthur over to remove that thing from your head?
Nope.
Very well.
I have plans, DeSalle. I have plans.
I'm sure you do.
They're not good plans, but they're plans.
Didn't you want to take a shower because of a creepy redheaded vampire?
I am. Probably going to just scrub my skin raw. because the red hair and everything. She just, ugh.
Not to mention the fact she looked more like a hippie than Arthur ever will,
Oh dear God.
because you know what she wears.
Actually, is Liliana? Isn't she? I can't remember if she was the harpy or if she was.
She
Or
was
Adriana's.
no, Liliana was the woman in the woods with the woad on her hands and feet, the one that looks like she stepped out of the Pictish Revolution from the 1100s.
Okay, yeah,
Wearing like, I think she wears like, she has like buckskin and cotton, not cotton, like very light dresses.
Okay, yeah. I think I saw her as Satoshi like once. Okay.
Yeah, it was when you were chasing after Liam is when you saw her.
No, I thought that was when we were. Oh no, that's right. Yeah. Yeah. Darn gangrel stuff. Shouldn't be having to walk out the woods as a Ventrue. Ah,
Yeah, pretty much.
that's for the lower clan. um, so she'll just kind of nod. So yeah, that was a horrifying experience.
Well, you're home and you're able to properly cleanse yourself after such an ordeal. Oh, and do make sure that you run the whetstone over your sword just to make sure you haven't acquired any chips.
Come on, of course. I'm not that bad.
Well, I don't know. You cleaved off a vampire's head tonight.
That's good though.
No, I mean, you may have done some damage to your blade. I don't know how strong or how resilient the vampire in question was. It's not the first time you've taken off a head at one stroke, but it's usually been like a, zombie or something.
If it makes you feel any better, I went through his neck like butter.
Well, given that sword, I'm not surprised. But you must not neglect proper weapon maintenance. I believe I've told you that a few times.
Of course, and I don't. What do you take me for? Some fool?
I have to make sure my apprentice is performing to the optimum standards.
Look, so it's not like I blew my hand off or anything.
Yes, fortunately you haven't, but then again, you do so despise using firearms.
I don't get the point. Like, they're so loud.
You just haven't been using the right firearms.
I mean, I know you have silencers and stuff, but... Shrug.
Proper distance with a proper sniper rifle, and it doesn't matter if you have a silencer or not, they're not going to hear it coming.
I still like swords. Just clean strokes through the head.
Quite.
Anyway.
But you never know what bone will do to a sword blade, so you must take care of it.
Of course, and I am. After I take my shower and I put Pelagius on his little pillow.
Ah, yes, the little pillow. And you can feel Pelagius fuming. That's my pillow. He doesn't get to talk about my pillow.
He says that you don't get to talk about his pillow.
I apologize, Master Snake. Oh, you who have been booted to the head and survived. Damn right I survived a boot to the head.
He says damn right that he survived a boot to the head.
May his name carry accolades. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to make sure that I instill a few safeguards into the boy's brain.
What you gonna do to him?
I'm going to make sure he doesn't walk down into the weapons, into the more exciting parts of this shop.
She'll nod.
I'm not going to damage his brain, but I may have to remove something.
Remove what?
Horrors.
Okay. You need any help? I know a little bit about mine.
No, I think I can handle this. I think you've seen enough damaging things tonight.
No, not tonight.
Still, best to have only one person rummaging through his brain. I'm going to remove the memories of the two individuals that were so distressing to him.
Okay.
Nice.
And
But
I'll take full responsibility for anything he does, yada yada yada.
I appreciate it. Good evening, apprentice.
She'll give him a thumbs up and, yada yada yada. Put Pelagius on his little pillow, take a couple more pictures, post those to Facebook.
Make sure you mention that to all the people that follow you on Facebook, by the way.
Yes. She's gonna be like Pelagius and his spa day.
Alright. Desal's gonna go upstairs, fix the boy's brain. Do we want to continue on to the thing with Satoshi?
That's fine with me if that's okay with you.
Yeah, it's probably not going to be a long thing anyway, but it's almost 12:30 my time anyway. But yeah, we can do that real quick. All right, so we are now transitioning to the vampire portion of this evening's show, where Satoshi Hironori, or Hironori Satoshi, depending upon how you decide to do your Japanese pronunciations, will be going out and doing something and hopefully not dying for it.
I really hope not.
Yeah. Okay, so let's get started. What are you doing?
He will he'll be calling up his No, he doesn't want one of his retainers getting. So I take that back. He will become the War Ventru, and he'll just take like a Glock or something, one of his little Glocks, because it's probably not little, but a Glock and a knife, under his business suit and everything, and he'll head off to the Sabat warehouse that I was told about months ago.
Okay, you get to the Sabat warehouse. It looks like there was some of the things have been repaired, like doors, and it looks like they were repaired once. Yeah, the doors of the warehouse have been ripped off. It looks like somebody with claws did it. You cannot see what's inside. There's no lights on.
Considering he knew he was going to go investigate a warehouse, he'll probably have brought like a flashlight, and he'll just kind of shine that around.
Okay, you click on the flashlight and you head inside.
Here we go.
All right, as you go inside, you see that there have been graves dug into the floor that have been overturned. In the middle of the warehouse, where everybody who walked in would be able to see it, there's an office up in scaffolding, and another office and a couple of rooms off to the back. Right in the middle, looks like a steel pipe has been buried into the floor with a wooden attachment on top. That wooden attachment is transfixing the heart of what looks like a guy with claws on his fingers. Like you've seen gangrels with feral claws. Yeah, they're outstretched. Someone has been impaled upon it. Next to him is an individual that would be familiar to Tony, wearing a black robe with silver stitching on it, and the individual's blonde head is sitting upon his chest. Hanging underneath the impaled individual is a sign that's hard to read from your position. You would have to get closer, and you'd have to pick up the sign.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and do that. And of course, he is wearing gloves because he always wears gloves.
Okay. It's a very big sign. And it's been written in different languages. The one language that you don't have Latin or French or Spanish or German or English, do you?
English, Cantonese, and Japanese.
Okay, so English and Cantonese is the following message. You were allowed to be here as long as you obeyed the rules. You have violated the right of my domain and the right of progeny. Your lives are forfeit. Leave my domain within the next 4 days, or you will all share similar fates.
Oh, hell yeah.
At the very bottom, in English, it says, Liam Kincaid O'Connor, Prince of Hong Kong, Knight of the Order of the Knights Templar, Defender of the Faith, Protector of the Realm. Oh, and you can tell this guy was recently staked. Because if you look up, you can see moonlight shining through a hole that's aimed right at his head. Can you guess what would happen if he was still there when the sun came up?
Kaboosh.
Pretty much.
Okay, so Satoshi will just he'll kind of chuckle at that. And he's actually kind of excited now because we might go get to hunt Sabat in 4 days. And he will start looking around at the grave, seeing if they're freshly turned, like freshly turned earth or anything like that.
Yeah, you can tell that there's about 10 graves in total. 5 have been freshly turned. Looks like 5 more have been recently dug, but nothing has crawled out of them. Like, there's still piles of dirt next to them to bury somebody.
Oh shit, so they're gonna do that soon then.
It can be assumed, yes.
Okay, well he'll take a picture of that just for safekeeping, because if Liam was here earlier, then he's not gonna... Then he'll probably assume that Liam had saw all that.
Yeah.
Oh shit, which means the Sabat could be coming back at any time. But Satoshi ain't no bitch though. So he'll go around and check out the office.
You go up into the office and you see what looks like medical equipment. Not really significant medical equipment. You see IV bags and IV holders, IV stands. Looks like there are prepared saline solutions as well as other medicines. You don't have any medicine, do you? I can't remember
no.
if you do. Yeah.
Not on Satoshi.
Yeah. There are medicine vials that are set up nearby with needles, and you can tell that these are meant to be injected with the saline bags. It looks like there's near each IV stand is a saline bag and 2 different types of medicines and 2 different needles.
Are the saline bags full?
Yes.
He's going to take the needles and puncture a hole in each one.
Okay, they start spurting out.
He'll throw all the medical vials onto the floor, and he'll break all the needles.
Okay. Are you crushing the vials?
Okay. So just, are they actual vials, or are they like the vials that that most medicine is come in?
When I say vial, it's the container with the top, and
where you can insert the syringe and everything.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, you throw those on the floor, they're not gonna break.
No, that's right. Yeah. Shit. He'll just set them sideways on the ground and then stomp on them.
Do you have common sense?
Yes.
Okay. Common sense would suggest that if you don't know what those medicines are, maybe take 2 of those vials and take them to somebody who knows what the medicine could be. so you know what they're trying to do.
He's gonna do that then.
Okay.
Okay. After that, he'll kind of walk back down. I want to say he's being stealthy, but he's a Ventrue, so he's walking around with that Ventrue swagger, though.
Yeah.
And he'll head on over to the other room.
All right, the other room. There's two other rooms on the ground floor. If you go into one, it looks like it's set up like a military bunk. So 2-tiered bunks set up around the room. You get the feeling this is like a communal haven. If you go into the room after that, you see a lot of weapons that have been locked and stored, ammo cases that are locked and latched. The weapons that you see shotguns, light assault rifles, and you see a lot of prepared stakes, some crossbows, and a couple of swords.
He's gonna call up the one of his ghouls, the leader of the gang that he's kind of running now.
Okay.
And he'll just actually no, he won't call him. He'll send him a text, give him the address. No, ooh, I take that back because there's dudes staked here. Damn it.
Well, one stake, the other is decapitated with his head sitting on his chest.
Okay, well this is a Gould guy anyway, and Satoshi's got Dominate 3. So he'll call up the guy, or he won't call him, but he'll send him the address and he'll say, meet me here. There are some weapons that you might want.
Okay. So as you get off the phone with him, you hear somebody walk in going, "What the hell happened? What's going on?"
Oh shit.
You see a guy by the entrance. Looks like he's dressed up for a night out at a goth club. But his features are obviously Nosferatu.
I'm gonna text the dude back and say, scratch that, don't come here.
Yeah, you'll get a text back. Gotcha, boss.
And Satoshi will put his phone back. He'll clasp his hands behind his back and he'll just kind of walk out, smiling slightly.
He's gonna look at him and say, Are you like Mad Dog? You don't look like Mad Dog."
No, I do not know who this Mad Dog is.
Mad Dog made me. Who are you?
I am Hironori Satoshi.
I don't know that name. I was told that I had to come back here.
Does he look... Okay, so he looks like he's already, like that whole week-long horrible Nosferatu thing. He looks like he's already done that, right?
Yep.
Okay, so Satoshi will just kind of smile again and he'll say, where were you before then?
I was in a Foot Locker.
Classy.
It hurt a lot, but I finally broke out and I felt an impulse in my mind to come here when I was done. Am I supposed to wait? Am I supposed to get in one of those things? He's going to motion to the graves.
He'll shake his head and he'll say, no, why don't you, what is your name?
Charles Mangan.
Charles, do you know what has happened to you?
I know that I'm cold and that I'm ugly and that I don't have a pulse. So it sounds like the worst second date in history.
I suppose one could say that, yes.
This is what I get for using Grindr.
You should always be careful who you find on apps like that, I will tell you that much.
I know that I'm a Nosferatu and that I was going to suffer, but I would be beautiful for suffering. I don't feel beautiful.
Because you're not. Though I'm sure there are some Torador who would disagree. And as Nosferatu that would disagree as well.
Why did this happen to me?
That's the question, isn't it? The one thing we'd all like to know.
So, are you what are you?
I am
Are
a
you,
member of Clan Ventru.
so you're a vampire like I am.
Indeed.
Are you part of this organization?
I am a part of a different organization.
I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I just know that I hurt a lot.
Would you like some answers?
Yes, I would. I want to know why this happened to me. I want to know what I'm supposed to do, what this all means.
Then why don't you come with me? And I can shed some light on that for you.
Are you sure I'm not supposed to wait here?
They told you you would suffer if you came here, and you still came here. Do you wish to suffer, or do you wish to get answers?
I want answers. I don't want to suffer anymore. I hurt so bad. And they said that if I came here I'd suffer for something good. But I can't imagine what's good about being a vampire.
Well, that's another question, isn't it? And he'll point over to the sign, and he'll say, the organization that told you to come here has 4 days before they are eradicated from the city. I can offer you a chance to be able to stay in this city.
Why would you help me?
Because the circumstances of one's birth should not limit what one is capable of doing.
He'll nod his head. I'll go with you.
There is a condition, though, if you are to come with me.
What is it?
You would have to have a few drops of my blood.
I am hungry. Not very hungry. I fed on a deer on the way over here. I guess that's what it's called. Feeding.
He'll nod.
If that's the condition, I'll accept that. If it means I can get the answers I need.
He'll nod. And he'll walk over to the guy, take off a glove, and just kind of prick his finger on the tip of the knife.
He'll take the blood. I feel weird.
Don't worry about that feeling. It will pass sooner or later.
Okay. What do I call you? Mr. Venture?
Satoshi or Mr. Hironori is fine.
Okay, Mr. Hironori. Shall we get going?
Give me... Actually, do you know if there were any others that were told to come here as well?
I don't know. This happened to me by myself. This is what Mad Dog told me.
He nods. Do you know how to hide yourself? It should be innate to you.
I remember I didn't want to be seen. And when I would walk past people, it was like I wasn't there.
Perfect. Because unfortunately, if anyone sees you and how you are currently looking, they will start to panic. And that is not something we need right now.
I understand. If you want me to go somewhere, I can go there unseen.
He nods. I would prefer that I accompany you, but
Okay.
I need a few more moments to look around this place.
Okay, but I know that for me to be unseen, you can't be looking at me when I do it.
Satoshi will nod, And he'll say, save turning unseen until after I finish looking around, if you don't mind.
He'll nod his head. We should be quick. I have a bad feeling.
As do I. As do I. So Satoshi will go in there, back into the armory, and he'll... Oh no, this would probably be like a wits or intelligence firearms, but he'll do what he can to kind of jam all of the weapons.
That's intelligence firearms.
Yes. Okay.
Keep in mind, the amount of successes is just going to determine how many you affect.
Okay.
Because there's so many of them, I don't know if you can't really affect them all.
Well, that's 5 of them.
All right, so what you can do is you can neutralize the ones that you know are going to be the most damaging to you. So you can, the shotguns, you can disable the firing pins on them, and you can cut the strings on the crossbows.
And that is what he will do.
Okay. All right, you get finished. There's a knock on the door, and you hear Charles say, really bad feeling, getting really stronger.
We're leaving right now, Mr. Charles. Don't worry.
Okay.
And Satoshi will also take all the stakes with him.
Okay. That's easy enough.
Yeah. And the 2 of them will head out.
Okay. As you're heading out, what are you doing?
He's gonna try to be sneaky.
No, I mean, you're in the car. You guys have the car before anybody else showed up.
Oh, thank God. Okay.
All right.
He'll probably call ahead to. He would know this, but I can't remember. But he would call whoever he needs to call to get a meeting with the prince.
That'd be the seneschal, and that'd be Tim.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Okay. And actually, no. This is kind of really important. Satoshi would skip.
You could call your Primogen, and your Primogen could arrange the meeting.
Primogen is also played by Tim, though.
Yes, it is. We can just put this on hold for another night when we have Tim more available.
Okay, yeah.
So I'm starting to get a little tired.
Yeah. Then Satoshi will take the guy back to his haven, of course, telling him to be unseen and everything. And then when he's there, Satoshi will start to explain everything as best a Ventrue can, considering, the whole, you've got to stay with your sire for like 20 years, and all they tell you is about vampire society.
Yeah.
That is what he will start doing.
Okay. All right. If there's nothing else, we're going to go ahead call it here. Thank you, player, for playing. If we have any watchers, thank you for watching. This has been an edition of Hong Kong House of Cards, Vampire and Mage edition. Should be proving to be interesting as things are starting to move a little bit faster in the city. Have a pleasant night. Stay safe. Don't drink the blood because you don't know where it's from.